Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Drama on this Friday will have episodes of Let George Do It, starring Bob Bailey from 1949, The Adventures of Sam Spade from 1948, Suspense from 1956, and Romance from 1950. And we'll cap it all off with another episode of The Couple Next Door. That's all straight ahead here on this Friday, 8th day of August, 220th day of the year, 145 days remaining in 2025. It was on this date in 1876 Thomas Edison patented the mimeograph machine. I didn't know that. In 1930, Charles Lindbergh spoke to a worldwide audience on how aviation would change the world.
Aviation has not gripped the imagination of the world solely because man at last found a way of flying. Its fascination lies far more in the changes it is bringing about in existing methods and policies. Possibly the most important effect will be on international relations. When measured in hours of flying time, the great distances of the old world no longer exist.
Charles Lindbergh on this date in 1930. The United Nations Charter signed by the U.S. on this date in 1945. The U.S. became the first nation to join. A third nation to join, I should say. Spiro T. Agnew became the nominee for vice president on this date in 1968 under President Nixon, or under, at that time, nominee Richard Nixon. Agnew was, for the most part, an unknown.
The name of Spiro Agnew is not a household name. I certainly hope that it'll become one within the next couple months.
The highly literate Greek-American forced to resign from office due to bribery charges dating back to the early 60s. He was replaced by House Minority Leader Gerald Ford, who would eventually become president. The same way he was appointed. Agnew died in 1996 of leukemia at the age of 77. 1969, Sharon Tate, the wife of director Roman Polanski, and 4 others murdered by members of Charles Manson's family. On this date in 1974, President Nixon announced he would resign the following day as a result of the Watergate scandal. He spoke to the American people.
Greatness comes not when things go always good for you, but the greatness comes, and you're really tested, when you take some knocks, some disappointments, when sadness comes. Because only if you've been in the deepest valley can you ever know how magnificent it is to be on the highest mountain. I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at that hour in this office.
The end of the Nixon presidency. It was the cusp on this date in 1974. The resignation officially would be the next day. In 1990, Iraq occupied Kuwait and the state was annexed to Iraq. It would lead to the Gulf War shortly thereafter.
America does not seek conflict, nor do we seek to chart the destiny of other nations. But America will stand by her friends.
President George Herbert Walker Bush, who would announce the deployment of troops to the Gulf and the goals that the U.S. government sought.
First, we seek the immediate, unconditional, and complete withdrawal of all Iraqi forces from Kuwait. Second, Kuwait's legitimate government must be restored to replace the puppet regime. And third, my administration has been, as has been the case with every president, from President Roosevelt to President Reagan, is committed to the security and stability of the Persian Gulf. And fourth, I am determined to protect the lives of American citizens abroad.
President George Herbert Walker Bush, stating what the U.S. was going to do regarding the Gulf War on this date in 1990. 2000, Confederate submarine H.L. Hunley raised to the surface after 136 years on the ocean floor. 2009, a tour helicopter and a private Piper aircraft collided over the Hudson River near Frank Sinatra Park in Hoboken, New Jersey. All 3 people on board the helicopter and all 6 aboard the Piper killed, 40 blocks south of where U.S. Air Flight 1549 ditched after suffering multiple bird strikes just 7 months earlier. And it was on this date 2 years ago today, 17,000 acres of land burned in Hawaii, at least 101 people killed, 2 others missing. Wildfires breaking out on the island of Maui. Passing away on this date in history, Olivia Newton-John.
So for a long time, she was seen as this beautiful country artist, this wholesome girl. And then, of course, she burst out with that iconic role as Sandy in Grease. She formed a lifetime partnership with John Travolta.
Olivia Newton-John, passing away, cancer, on this date 3 years ago. Also passing away on this date, Julian Adderley, best known as Cannonball Adderley. Such great music. Actress Spade Ray, actress Barbara Bel Geddes, probably best remembered for Dallas. Also actress Patricia Neal, actress Karen Black, the wonderful Glenn Campbell, passing away on this date in 2017, Alzheimer's. And we lost a year ago today the very, very funny Mitzi McCall. You recall her along with her husband Charlie Brill for many years. Birthdays on this date include Dino De Laurentiis, singer Webb Pierce, also Esther Williams, actor Rory Calhoun, actor Richard Anderson, and singer Mel Tillis. All celebrating birthdays in heaven on this date.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
I remember him most from Rain Man, but he did so many other great movies. Midnight Cowboy and Kramer versus Kramer. Dustin Hoffman, 88 today.
Who walked out of the house 15 months ago?
I don't care.
Joe?
I am still his mother.
Yes, from 3,000 miles away, and just because you sent a few postcards, it gives you the right to come back here?
With Meryl Streep, Dustin Hoffman, 88 today. Ralph Malph on Happy Days. Donnie Most, 72 years old today. Best known for her time on Inside Edition. Deborah Norville is 67. Mrs. Brock Lesnar, Rena Lesnar, best known to wrestling fans as Sable, 58 today. A couple of boy band singers turning 49 today. J.C. Chazé from NSYNC and Drew Lachey from 98 Degrees, both turning 49 today. From Moesha and the Parkers, Countess Vaughn is 49. From Orange is the New Black, Jackie Cruz, 39. From Mad Men and Gotham, Peyton List, also 39. She was Harry Potter's girlfriend. Starting in Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2, Katie Lung is 38. And Shawn Mendes, the singer-songwriter, 27 today. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 8th day of August as their birthday. If this is your birthday,
happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Now on this Friday edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we're going to go to the west coast of the U.S. for an episode of Let George Do It, starring Bob Bailey, 76 years ago, August 8th, 1949, One Chance at the World.
Do you know how old the school building in your community is? If it's over 25 years old, the chances are that it's woefully inadequate. Join with the groups in your community working for better school conditions. Remember, better schools build a stronger America.
Quick note that on Sunday's show, we're going to have some extra special podcasts from what will be the 10th day of August, 1945, as everybody was talking about Japanese surrender. It had not been made official. It was still being talked about, and Japan was even talking about, well, what if we do this? That was still being talked about. We'll have that for you on Sunday's show, with a lot of daytime shows from NBC and a lot of their talk about it from their various and assorted announcers. Now, we are going to go back to long after that, 76 years ago today, August 8th, 1949, Bob Bailey as George Valentine in Let George Do It.
Standard of California, on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West, invites you to Let George Do It. One chance at the world, another adventure of George Valentine.
Personal notice, danger's my stock and trade. If life is a continual dance with someone else calling the tunes, you got a job for me, George Valentine. Write full details.
Dear Mr. Valentine, it's a great homecoming after you've been away several years to find your wife waiting for you, dead. But that's what happened to me. She died a week before I got to town. The chaplain said maybe I was crazy to even come back here. But now that I did, I'm glad. Because my wife was murdered, Mr. Valentine. And what do I find? The guy who killed her still sits at home eating squab and drinking champagne.
Well, that's what you said in your letter, Mr. Evans. Murdered.
It's what I meant, and the name's Nard.
Oh.
I'm not used to being called Mr.
Okay, Nard. Your wife's name was Verna.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, the newspapers indicated Verna Evans was hit by an automobile when she was walking across an intersection out by the edge of town.
Yeah, a week ago Saturday night.
And it said the driver was exonerated.
Sure. Dismissed with a couple of words, like she was, about the size of a death notice way back on page 7. But did the article say who he was?
But
no.
You...
Probably knows the editor, that's why. It was Mr. Farrell Paulson. Now what do you think?
Look, Nard, I know that Mr. Paulson's important. He's a big man. And the kind that doesn't like to have his name in the paper, but...
I'll say he doesn't. Not unless he's kissing a baby or
But
something.
I also know that the police in this town don't play favorites. And I know they must have looked into this case thoroughly.
I was afraid that that's what you'd say. I went to the police. They said the whole story was in the papers. So I went to Mr. Paulson himself. You'd think he'd at least feel sorry about killing a woman, but he wouldn't even see me, Mr. Valentine. Not even see me.
Oh, he wouldn't, huh? Hey, look, Nard, tell me a little more about yourself, will you? In the letter you mentioned chaplain. Where have you been, the Army?
Prison.
Oh, I see.
You're pretty young, aren't you?
23.
How long were you there?
Good behavior. Only 2.5 years.
What for?
Assault with a deadly weapon.
Want to tell me about it?
No, why should I? It's over with. I paid for it.
Okay, Nard. Being bitter never helps, you know.
I try not to be, Mr. Valentine. I know I shouldn't be. I know Verna wouldn't want me to be.
But it's not so easy when things like this happen.
We were always so close. Married when we were just kids. We started our own little business, laundry and cleaning. I even worked out some new machines, fast presses. You know, we had big plans. But I haven't even got that anymore.
What do you mean?
She had to sell out while I was away. I told her not to, but I guess she had to eat somehow. Grofay Laundry's got everything I own. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, except, well, I haven't got a penny to pay you with.
Who says I'm going to do anything I need pay for?
You mean you won't help me? You mean I get the brush from you, too? Sorry, jailbird, it's just tough, that's all.
Kid, would you hammer something into that head of yours? The world is not against you. I know maybe it looks that way to you, but it's not.
Yeah, sure. That's what the chaplain kept saying, and I believed him, too.
All I'm trying to tell you is I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to prove it to you.
I'm not trying to evade my responsibilities, if that's what you're thinking, Mr. Valentine. Or my conscience.
All right, Mr. Paulson. All right, I believe you.
It's just that
Maybe it's just that you want time to plan what you're going to say to him a little more carefully.
I beg your pardon?
You were driving your car last Saturday night. Were you alone?
Yes.
Speeding?
No.
Drinking?
No.
Now, what happened?
The police have the case. They have every bit of information. There's no sense in
Okay, Mr. Paulson.
Your client, the young man, the husband, he's not trying to cause any further trouble, is he?
Oh, no, Mr. Paulson. He's happy.
Oh, I know I shouldn't have said it that way. I didn't mean it that way. The accident wasn't my fault. I slammed on my brakes, but she was running across the street and... I bet he'd like to kill me. I don't like myself very much either.
It wasn't your fault, and yet you don't just feel upset. You feel guilty, too, don't you? Why?
See here, I have to get back inside.
It wouldn't be you've held something back, would it, even from the police?
No, of course not. But what's your name again?
Valentine.
Yes. Perhaps we'll meet again, Mr. Valentine.
Lieutenant Riley, what's homicide got to do with Verna Evans' death? And how did you know what we're here for anyway?
Paulson called me.
Oh.
But as regards your first, homicide has nothing to do with it. Just Riley the sucker. Good old Riley, everybody's...
Just what are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. Wait a second. Hewitt, this is Miss Brooks and Mr. Valentine.
Well, how do you do, Hewitt?
I'm Nard's cousin, miss, and sure pleased to meet you.
Oh, Hewitt. What brings you down?
Well, Nard's staying with me, you see. I guess he doesn't like to go back to their old apartment. We don't mind having him. It's the least we can do. Now, remember what I said, Hewitt. And remember, it's got nothing to do with you blaming yourself. How can I help it? I mean, at least we could have had her over once a week, regular. But Saturday night was the gin rummy club, and... Well, the wife did her best getting her for meals. And I saw Verna several times helping her sell that cleaner stuff to Johnny Grofay. I said don't blame yourself. Now, just try and think about what I've been telling you so you can help. No, all you've been saying is a lot of police department stuff. Huh? I know how you work. I'm not actually saying this guy Paulson did any fixing or anything, but I am saying I know what Verna was like. You guys better make up something better than that for Nard. That's all I'm saying. So long, Lieutenant. Yeah. Police department stuff. What's the matter with people? What do they think we do? Sit down here plotting against everybody?
Oh, remember your blood pressure, Lieutenant.
Well, that's what you're here for, too, isn't it? To say, Riley, what's the big idea of brushing the poor kid off? Big, hard-hearted police department. Oh, don't mind me. I've had a bad morning, that's all.
Start at the beginning, will you, Riley?
Yeah, sure. Traffic referred the case to me because I was the one who sent Nard Evans up 3 years ago. I was a sergeant then.
Oh, the assault with a deadly weapon?
Oh, it sounds worse than it was. Nard was just a kid, went after a couple of sailors with a tire iron because he thought they insulted his wife. Well, he deserved to be punished, all right. A man can't let his temper fly any time he wants,
But he was really just a hot-headed boy who loved his wife too much.
Oh, he idolized her. She was cute, too. Blonde. Not too bright, but very nice. And that's why traffic referred this case to me.
Hey, clear up that one, will you?
Well, point A, Farrell Fulson's not at all to blame for the accident.
You sure?
Not according to my evidence. Point B, Verna Evans was.
What?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. The hard-hearted police department thought it might be better if Nard didn't know the truth. That's why we gave the kid the stall this morning. That's why we had his cousin in, hoping he might be able to ease the blow.
The blow? What do you mean, Lieutenant?
The accident happened last Saturday night out by the edge of town. Crowded highways, crowded roadhouses.
Go on, Lieutenant, go on.
Well, we don't know whether she was with anybody or not, but we do know she had been other nights the same week. About a dozen witnesses in a joint called Springer's Shack remember seeing her. Then some guy took her arm and she went outside. Tried to walk across the highway when Paulson and a lot of other cars were coming and, well, Paulson couldn't help himself.
What else, Riley?
Well, the kid's beautiful, wonderful wife could hardly stand up straight.
Well, hello, Nard. I thought you'd gone home over to your cousin's.
No, Well, I had to know what was going on. I came back up. Your office was locked, but...
Yeah, well, let's go inside, kid. We can...
No. Tell me right now. What did you find out?
Well, Nod, Mr. Paulson isn't guilty of anything. And the police didn't mean to give you a brush off. They just didn't seem to think you'd understand. I think they were wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, Miss Brooks means... I understand that you're being in prison. Well, it was pretty hard on your wife, too.
Verna? What are you trying to tell me?
Nard, the other night that accident was just unavoidable. Verna had been out. She'd been having a good time. She'd had a few.
You're lying to me. Verna never drank in her life.
We looked over the evidence ourselves, Nard. Statements from people who saw her. There's no question about it.
You're lying to me. You're trying to hide something.
Take it easy, kid. Now, come on inside.
No, let go of me. You're the one who was going to help.
Nard, please.
Oh, you're all like the rest of them. The guy's a jailbird. Give him a kick.
Hey, Nard, easy.
I'll show you what it feels like. He's your payment for doing nothing.
Wait a minute, Nod.
Oh, no, let him go, Angel.
Oh, George.
Maybe that sock got some of it out of his system.
Oh, darling. Your cheek's bleeding.
That's okay.
Here, give me the key.
Hey, wait a minute, Brooksy. He said the office was locked. But I don't remember locking it.
Huh?
Not the outer room. Oh, you see, it's not. What in the name of... Farrell Paulson.
Oh, golly.
Yeah, here's the gun. With a silencer. And Brooksy, I guess he's about as dead as 6 bullets will make a man.
We'll return to tonight's adventure of George Valentine in just a moment. Good evening, car owner. Did you know that the most severe wear in your car's engine starts the moment you cut the ignition off? It's caused by condensation of acid-laden moisture on vital parts. The result is corrosive rust, which is responsible for 80% of engine wear. But there's a sure way to stop this high-cost corrosion. Use premium quality RPM motor oil. RPM contains special compounds that prevent rust. One compound in RPM is an adhering agent which keeps a moisture-proof film on the cylinder walls of your engine. And RPM stays on the job, preventing rust, even though your car stands idle for days or weeks. No wonder RPM is first choice in the West. It's the oil that stops 80% of engine wear. Ask for RPM at standard stations and at independent Chevron gas stations where they say and mean, we take better care of your car. Now back to tonight's adventure of George Valentine. You meet a boy just out of prison whose wife was killed a week before. Yes, Verna Evans was struck by an automobile driven by a Mr. Farrell Paulson. The police tell you that Mr. Paulson was not to blame, that the only reason for the accident was the difficulty Mrs. Evans was having with her own navigation. The boy, Nard, quite understandably, refuses to believe such a thing about his wife and socks you when you try to tell him about it. So, like George Valentine, you have a pretty sore jaw, and it's not helped any by the fact that you've now found Mr. Paulson dead in your office.
Well, stop looking at me, Valentine. I didn't say Evans killed him, did I? People always point at the cop and say, there he goes, accusing somebody.
My, aren't we touchy today?
Oh, well, it's just that I can't help kicking myself for being so gooey-hearted this morning.
Gooey-hearted?
Maybe if I told Nard the facts straight out, but no. I had to protect his dream about his wife.
Hey, look, Riley, I had the feeling Paulson hadn't told the whole story yet. Something bothered him. Subconscious, maybe.
Yeah? Well, try this on your subconscious. My boys ran the gun down.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was bought this morning from a hock shop on 3rd Street. Purchaser signed his name John Smith.
But he had brown eyes, 5'10", about 160 pounds, complexion a little pale.
Nod Evans.
Yeah, to a T. Well, I've got to put out an all-points for him.
Okay, Ronnie. But while your cops are looking for the boy, I'm going to go out and find him. Come on, Brooksy. Excuse the gate crashing, mister. We're in a hurry. You own the Grove Fay Laundry, don't you?
Yes.
Well, I'm looking for Nard Evans. Have you seen him?
Who?
Yes, you have seen him, haven't you? And you're scared to death.
Why would I have seen anyone named Nod Evans?
Huh? Oh, I played you for just a long shot, but I guess you're not. Nard's a boy who thinks the world's against him. I thought he might have been here to file a complaint. You bought some machines or patents or something from his wife, fast presser.
Oh, yes, I remember now, but there certainly would be no reason to complain.
Yeah, for a long shot, you sound more and more like a sure thing. Now, come on. When was he here? There's a murder involved.
It was 15 minutes ago.
George, after the murder.
Keep talking.
Well, he was talking wildly, made a lot of threats. He had the ridiculous idea that his wife had been put upon.
I guess she was. I guess that's why you're so scared.
Are you implying that I swindled the girl? Now, you see here, you know she came to me alone. She did. Absolutely alone. It was her idea to sell. She needed money, she said, and... Well,
and you were glad to oblige, huh?
Mr. Grosset, did Verna Evans impress you as the kind of girl who'd spend a good deal on parties or maybe liquor?
Oh, well, I don't know. Perhaps, yes, now that you mention it. Why?
That's a good question, Mr. Grosset. Why a lot of things? Like, why believe everything we hear?
Sure, that's us, mister. Springer's shack. Been here for 25 years, me and Pa.
Well, I guess it's your husband we want to see, Mrs. Springer. He was one of the main witnesses in that Evans accident. You know, the girl who was hit by the car when she walked out of here last Saturday night?
Oh, yes, I know. Poor little thing.
Well, tell me, is your husband... I said, is your husband a...
You don't have to yell, mister. I'm so used to trucks backfiring, I can hear myself think by 'em. Well, I'll be here any second. Been taking a nap in the house out back.
Mrs. Springer, do you remember Verna Evans?
Well, not much. See, I'm busy on the cash register and cooking, too. We're mostly a restaurant, you know.
Yeah, it gets a little noisy around here on Saturday nights.
Well, we got 2 jukeboxes. Sure it does, mister. No, Pa was the one told the police about, well, you know, about the condition she was in.
What sort of condition was she in?
Well, Pa's pretty strict. He wouldn't serve her more than the one drink, and she didn't touch that. She couldn't.
Why not?
I guess other places aren't so particular. She'd been filled up, lady, before she ever got here. Oh, Lordy. I don't know. Some folks thought so, some folks didn't, but Saturday nights, mister, well, you better just ask Pa.
Oh, what's that? I
said you better...
Hey, that wasn't a bad...
Oh, sure.
Come on.
Around this way. Look out for the puppies. Springer spaniels, but they're really Airedales. Pa, where are you? Pa, what are you...
Hey.
Oh, no. Oh, Pa.
Take care of it. It was a shotgun. Mr. Springer, can you hear me? Hey, Mr. Springer. Who did it? Can you hear me? Who did it?
That's Evans fella.
Mr. Springer. You were out out there, Lieutenant. You saw Mrs. Springer. She doesn't lie.
And we told you what she said about just one drink.
A traffic can't come up with any other bars where Verna Evans was seen drinking. Just a lot of corroborating stuff on her weaving around in that one place.
Yeah. The doctors will let us know in a couple of minutes. They're already re-examining the body. You know how many orders it takes to get an exhumation? Oh, never mind. What I keep thinking about is poor old man Springer was the girl's big accuser. He threw the first rock. From Nard's standpoint, he called his wife names in public. Motive.
Lieutenant Riley.
Oh, there we are now.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah.
Sergeant Johnson, a couple of patrol cars located that Evans boy.
What?
Got him cornered upstairs of a garage on 73rd Street. He's daring them to come on up after him. They say a homicide has a hold on it, waiting for instructions. Now, the Evans boy is armed with a shotgun.
Okay, Johnson, tell him...
Riley, get in there and ask the doctors to hurry, will you? And tell those guys to keep the kids surrounded until we get there.
He's up here, Lieutenant. His room over the garage. Stairs are inside.
Yeah, okay, Sergeant. Oh, hello, Hewitt. That's my shotgun he's got, Mr. Valentine. I came home from work and found he'd been there and it was missing. I live over in the next block.
Yeah, anybody try to go in yet?
He says he'll shoot if we stick our heads in. Says make him an offer and let Hewitt here deliver it. Guess Hewitt's the only one he'll trust.
Gosh, I feel like a heel. I'd like to help, but I've got a family to think about. I know what he's like when he's like this, when he loses his temper.
Did you ever let go with the tear gas, Lieutenant?
No, just stand back from the door. I'm going to have a talk with him first.
George,
relax,
no.
Angel, relax.
Okay, Valentine. All clear.
Is that you, Hewitt?
Not, it's me. Valentine.
You got 2 seconds to get out before I blow your head off.
Tough, aren't you? The jailbird. The guy who used a tire iron on 2 sailors. Keep your buttons on. I haven't got a gun.
Keep your buttons on. I can shoot yours off. You bet I can't?
Yeah, you really have got the world against you now, haven't you? Everybody hates you now. The police, me, Johnny Grofay, the whole world.
I'm not kidding, Mr. Valentine. Get out of here. You're the only one I'll talk to.
Ned, did you ever hear of a man named Springer?
Who's he?
Now listen, kid, I got news for you. I asked the police to exhume the body of your wife, Verna.
What? Why, you...
Listen to me, will you?
Don't you?
The doctors can't tell about alcohol after a day or so. But they could tell about something else that was in her stomach. A drug, a dope.
What?
Drugs, dope. When Paulson's car hit her, when all those people saw her in Springer's shack, she acted like she'd had a few too many. Now, she could have been made to act that way by a drug.
I guess so. So what?
Listen to me, Nard. A couple of years ago, you went to prison. You told your wife not to sell that fast pressing machine thing of yours. But she needed money.
Yeah, I know all that.
Verna was young. She could have been persuaded to sell. Only when she found out later she'd been taken, that Grofay was really making hay out of his purchase, she got frantic. Her last week, she tore around, seeing people maybe, seeing men maybe.
There's always white guys to put on the wrong interpretation.
Sure. But who was in a position to persuade Verna?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who was in a position to collect a rake off from Grofay? Who told me he'd seen Grofay with her when Grofay was so careful to say she'd been alone? Who would have gotten scared to death because he knew how rough you could be?
Cut it out, will you? Get out of here, I'll pull this trigger.
Who could have gotten panicky and drugged her and shoved her out on the highway and been scared to death Paulson saw something funny? Scared to death of Paulson and Springer, too, because he might remember his face from being at Springer's.
Mr. Valentine, stop it. I'm warning you.
Only Springer remembered a name. That Evans fella, he said. But he never met you. He could have meant Hewitt Evans.
No, you're not. Get out of here.
And the reason I know I'm right is because you want me to get out of here and Hewitt to come in. So you, jailbird, can kill him.
I didn't know about Springer. I went to your office and found Polson dead. I tore out after Grove. I tore all over town and everywhere there was cops. And Hewitt hid me. Later on, he brought me over here. I never got wise until I saw that here there was a shotgun and it had been fired so you could smell it. He stole the gun I bought in the pawn shop. He picked me for a patsy. There were extra shells. He wanted me to shoot it out and get killed by the police. Well, I'm going to blast a hole in him. Get out of here, Valentine. I'm going to... You know, I told you a long time ago that my wife didn't drink.
Yeah, kid. Yeah, you did. I guess I figured if you had that much faith in her, maybe somebody ought to have some faith in you. Now, you still want to kill him?
Here's the gun, Mr. Valentine.
George, why do you suppose Mr. Paulson came up here to the office? What do you suppose he was going to tell us?
Oh, I don't think he'd actually been hiding anything he'd seen at the time of the accident, Brooksy. He didn't actually see Hewitt push her. Just a suspicion, tinge of doubt. And, well, all of us feel it's so much easier not to get mixed up in things.
I know. Like it's so much easier to make a flat-footed accusing statement. Like Mr. Springer must have about Verna Evans.
Yeah.
Well, people are so careless and selfish when they tell things they see. When they tell things they've been told, they forget that somebody might suffer. Somebody might be robbed of his chance at the world.
Well, Ned Evans has a pretty good chance now, Brooksy. You see, I think that...
George, I love you.
For a happy vacation trip, and indeed for your everyday motoring, take a tip. Go on Chevron Supreme gasoline. It's blended perfectly to give your car's engine ping-free power under every driving condition. Faster starts for cold engines, quicker pickup in traffic, and extra power on hills with never an engine knock. Ping-free power means more economical motoring, you know. For a knocking engine is a strained and laboring engine that's wasting both power and fuel. So make sure you get Chevron Supreme, a premium quality gasoline. Remember, it's climate-tailored according to the West's different altitude and temperature zones. Gives your car its best performance wherever you buy it. In fact, you can't buy a better gasoline for today's high-compression engines. Ask for Chevron Supreme at standard stations and at independent Chevron gas stations where they say and mean we take better care of your car. Next week, when we find George Valentine trying to solve a new riddle on a country estate, we'll hear...
I did see him, George. Right over there, through the fog.
Okay, Angel, let's take a look. I'll turn on the flashlight.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Huh?
Look at that, Brooksy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He didn't even reach his car to get away.
That makes two of them, Angel. And our job is to see that somebody doesn't make it three.
Tonight's adventure of George Valentine has been brought to you by Standard of California on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West. Robert Bailey is starred as George with Francis Robinson as Brooksy. Wally Mayer appears as Lieutenant Riley. Let George Do It was written by David Victor and Jackson Gillis and directed by Don Clark. Also heard in the cast were Walter Burke as Nard, Ted Von Eltz as Paulson, Clayton Post as Hewitt, Bob Griffin as Gropey, and Martha Wentworth as Ma. The music is composed and presented by Eddie Dunstetter, your announcer, John Heaston. Listen again next week, same time, same station, to Let George Do It. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System.
Frances Robinson played the role of Brooksy for a time until we got Virginia Gregg in to do the job. Let George Do It, 76 years ago, August 8, 1949, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Get out your Brill cream, boys. It's time for the Adventures of Sam Spade next.
Daily, the broadcasts of Radio Free Europe and Radio Free Asia strike through the Iron Curtain, bringing the truth about the free world to the captive peoples behind it. Help send a message by giving to the 1952 Crusade for Freedom.
We continue now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of The Adventures of Sam Spade starring Howard Duff. 87 years ago, August 8th, 1948, The Bluebeard Caper.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective, brought to you by Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic, the non-alcoholic hair tonic that contains lanolin. Wild Root Cream Oil, again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first.
Sam Spade Detective Agency.
Say moi, sweetheart.
Oh, Sam, how did it go?
Well, it wasn't exactly a 10-1 outfit. More of a mud show, dog and pony type, rag front.
Sam, what are you talking about? And by the way, where were you last night?
I missed the last bus in from the Cow Palace, so I had to do a star pitch. Connie talk after.
Oh, if you think I'm going to ask what a star pitch is, you're mistaken. What were you doing at the Cow Palace?
Oh, just bulling around.
Oh. Sam?
Yes?
Sam?
Yes?
Sam...
You asked too many questions. Sweetheart, in the patois of the carnival, I'll be right down to pitch my spiel my pitch, and make with the canvas on the Bluebeard Caper.
Dashiell Hammett, America's leading detective fiction writer and creator of Sam Spade, the hard-boiled private eye, and William Spear, radio's outstanding producer-director of mystery and crime drama, join their talents to make your hair stand on end with the Adventures of Sam Spade. Presented by the makers of Wild Root Cream Oil for the hair. Say, Mom, if the summer winds are making Junior's hair drier and mussier than it should be, why not borrow a little of Dad's Wild Root Cream Oil and restore that sweet, angelic look? You'll find Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic comes in handy for every member of the family. It grooms the hair so neatly and naturally, relieves that summer dryness, and removes loose dandruff, too. Better check on your supply right now. If it's running low, then tonight or tomorrow, first thing, get Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first. And now, with Howard Duff starring as Spade, Wild Root brings to the air the greatest private detective of them all in the Adventures of Sam Spade. Ready, Effie?
Yes, Sam. By the way, what is a star pitch? Oh, your clothes. You look as if you'd slept on the ground.
That's what it is. Date, August 8, 1948, to Detective Lieutenant Dundee, Homicide Detail, San Francisco Police. From Samuel Spade, license number 1375596. Subject, the Bluebeard Caper. I will not offer as an extenuating circumstance the fact that business is bad all over. But it is true that I had been sitting in my office for 4 hours and the phone had not rung once. This one didn't phone. From the looks of him, he didn't have the required nickel. But
The hangover he was wearing under his eyes had cost someone a pretty penny, so I figured his credit might be good somewhere.
Mr. Spade?
Yeah?
Oh, my head.
Here. Try this.
Oh.
You want it mixed?
Oh, no soda. Couldn't stand the noise.
Where'd you wake up?
In these same clothes.
Figures.
It all started at my sister's engagement party. Mint juleps. They must have been full of flukum.
Flukum?
You don't happen to have an ice bag?
It's customary for my clients to bring their own.
Oh. Well, now here's a spiel. Did I tell you my name?
The name you gave my secretary was Ned Towers. You want to stick with that?
Yeah, Ned. Ned Towers, yeah. It's about my sister. She's...
Her name?
Sylvia.
Sylvia Towers.
Sylvia Towers, yeah. But it's not about her, really. It's about that Bluebeard. Bluebeard she's marrying. Jefferson Davis Calhoun.
What about him?
Oh, that marriage has got to be stopped. I found out that his name's not Calhoun at all. That he's been married 3 times under 3 different names. And that all his wives died mysteriously. And that he collected their insurance. And now he's talked my sister into insuring herself for $100,000 in his favor.
When did you learn all this?
In a barber shop yesterday.
Oh.
I went in to get a manicure, and I picked up this old detective magazine. Here's his picture. Oh, look at it.
I had heard of the case. In his heyday, the papers had called him the Mint Julep Romeo. And any name he happened to be using at the time had Colonel in front of it. None of his 3 wives had survived the honeymoon. Wife number 1, an aviatrix, bailed out at 10,000 feet over Mount Hood along with her husband. His parachute opened, hers didn't. They found the body the following spring. Wife number 2, a snake dancer, died of snake bite when she squared off with a full-fanged diamondback instead of her usual non-poisonous partner. Cause of death was never officially proven because the body was embalmed by mistake, it said there, before the coroner arrived. And finally, number 3, a professional stunt woman, disappeared over Niagara Falls in a beer keg instead of her specially designed barrel and was never seen again.
Well, Mr. Spade?
Yeah, but are you sure your sister's fiancé, this Calhoun, is the same guy?
Well, here's a picture of them together. Their engagement photograph. What do you think?
Brunette?
My sister? Redhead. That's him on the left.
Redhead? Well, Mr. Towers, are we going to sit idly by and see another poor girl go to her death? How much money you got?
About $100.
I'll take 50 now.
You are going to help.
How much does she already know?
I tried to tell her. She's beautiful. She wouldn't even listen. I thought she might listen to you.
I pray she will, Ned. I pray she will. There were 2 aspects of the case that I wanted to look over more closely. A, Sylvia's red hair, and B, the red splotches on my client's face. I had a hunch she might be suffering from more than a hangover. So I dropped him at the address of a medical friend of mine who specializes in poisons. He said the tests would take most of the afternoon, so I decided to find out who was Sylvia, what was she as kind as she was fair. Such a face as drifts through dreams.
Yes?
Yes.
I beg your pardon?
Miss Towers?
Yes, I'm Sylvia Towers. Are you the florist?
You're expecting maybe a detective?
Come in.
Thanks, I will.
Well, as a matter of fact, I wasn't expecting a florist or anyone else. But I'm glad to see you. I really am.
Huh?
Sit down here. I was just relaxing. Oh, no, over here.
Oh. Well, why not?
There. Isn't this more cozy? Take your hat off.
Oh.
You'll have me believing you really are a detective.
What do I look like?
Well, I'll have to mull it over. Now, don't tell me. Let me dream.
Look, Sylvia, Miss Powers, I mean.
Oh, Sylvia, I like the way you dress. Nice and casual.
Oh, you do?
But, you know, you really should wear a handkerchief.
Hey.
You ticklish.
Now, look, if you want to frisk me, get it over with. It's your apartment. You got a right to.
Well, isn't this way nice?
Sure, it's fine. It's just that, well, you know, I just didn't expect. Just didn't expect.
Well, what do you want, a butterfly act?
No, it's just that my feelings are hurt. You haven't asked me who I am, what I'm doing here, anything.
Oh, I don't care. I like you.
Is this how you got engaged to Calhoun?
No, he was selling some phony stock certificates, so I bought a few.
They were phony, so you bought a few. Figures.
He'd had bad luck with marriage. It was the only way I could force the issue.
You're forcing him into marrying you?
Darling, don't be so critical. I did it very nicely.
I'm sure you did, but why?
Oh, I don't know. He's so courtly. A real Southern gentleman.
How real?
Hand me that cushion, darling.
Oh.
Oh, no, here, behind my head.
Oh.
Oh, that's better. Oh, don't go away.
Why do you want to be number 4 on the Bluebeard parade?
Oh, do you really think he did kill them?
Oh, that's one of 2 theories. He either did or he didn't.
Oh, I love your hair. So nice, bristly. Does this bother you?
Yeah, but don't stop. Now, wait a minute. Look, I got my client to think about, and I'm trying to think about it.
Darling.
I didn't want to take this assignment, but he really seemed to be worried about you.
Oh, now who on earth would be worried about me?
I'm a little worried about you myself, and I'm not even distantly related to you.
Well, don't say that yet. This marriage may not last long.
Don't you say that.
Oh, I know his marital life has been full of tragedy. But I'm not superstitious. I think I may change his luck.
Okay, Sylvia, okay, it's your life. I told your brother I'd talk to you, and I have.
My brother?
Yeah, Ned. I think maybe your boyfriend tried to poison him last night.
Oh, no. Oh, Jeff, you're just in time.
Well, my dear, we will discuss this further in private. I have only this to say at the present time. In the South, it is not customary for a lady to receive a gentleman alone just prior to her marriage to another gentleman.
But, Jeff...
I know your motives were pure and innocent. Customs differ, that's all. I am Colonel Calhoun at your service, sir.
I'll call you when I need you.
I'm afraid I must ask you to remain. Sylvia?
Oh, Jeff, I meant to tell you. It was just a flirtation.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
all.
think it...
You mean
she didn't think.
He made certain proposals?
Well, what could I do?
What could she do?
He said there were things in your past, Jeff.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Things that...
Oh, well, there, my dear.
It was blackmail.
That's all it was.
I did it for you, Jeff.
Go to your chambers, Sylvia. I will deal with this adventurer. If this were the South, there would be better ways, but never fear. Where there's a Calhoun, there, too, you will find Southern chivalry.
Please.
No, Jeff. Phone the police.
Sylvia, I must insist that you do as I say.
Very well, Jeff. You know best.
Well, son, how about you and me putting our heads together over little old mint julep, huh?
Thanks, I'm not thirsty. What's the pitch, Colonel? How come your girlfriend yelled, "Hey, Rube," just now?
What is your asking price, sir?
Let's hear a bid.
$5,000 now, $5,000 after she's buried, $20,000 after the insurance people pays off.
No dice. Caper's worth $100,000. 50 for me, 50 for you.
That is out of the question, sir.
Okay, from here I go to the cops.
Now, son, let's not be hasty about this. It will require a slight change of plan, but I reckon I can swing it.
All right, 50-50. When are you going to knock her off?
Shh. You want her to fly the coop?
Is there another way out of here?
Well, not that I know of, but she's crafty.
She's crafty. Well, come on, let's get it over.
Yes, you're right. Maybe now or never.
That's right.
Sylvia?
Hey, wait a minute.
Huh?
Come here.
What is it?
How are you going to do it?
Well, hit her with this and then out the window.
Let me see, then. Sure. That's got quite a heft to it. Where'd you get this sap?
Souvenir of Niagara Falls.
Know where you're going to get it?
Why, you Yankee!
The souvenir of Niagara Falls was deadlier than I thought. The blow spun him around like a top, and he went down on the other side of the room, taking the bar and the mint julep ingredients along with him. I headed for the room Sylvia had disappeared into. But she had already disappeared out of it. I looked in the closets, the bathroom, under the bed, tapped the walls for secret panels, and then forced myself to look out the only possible exit, the open window. 10 stories, sheer drop to the street. 2 stories, sheer unclimbable masonry to the roof. Now get this, Dundee. No other exit, no horizontal ledges, drain pipes, niches, cornices, not even a helicopter landing. I asked myself, who is Sylvia? What is she?
The makers of Wild Root Cream Oil are presenting the weekly Sunday adventure of Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, Sam Spade. If you want the well-groomed look that helps you get ahead, socially and on the job, listen. Recently, thousands of people from coast to coast who bought Wild Root Cream Oil for the first time were asked, how does Wild Root Cream Oil compare with the hair tonic you previously used? Better than 4 out of 5 who replied said they preferred Wild Root Cream Oil. And no wonder. Wild Root Cream Oil grooms the hair neatly and naturally, relieves annoying dryness, and removes loose dandruff. What's more, non-alcoholic Wild Root Cream Oil is the only leading hair tonic that contains soothing lanolin. So ask for Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first. By the way, smart girls use Wild Root Cream Oil, too. And mothers say it's grand for training children's hair. And now, back to the Bluebeard Caper. Tonight's adventure with Sam Spade.
There was no use wasting any time trying to figure out how Sylvia had done whatever she had done to escape from that escape-proof room. There was nothing of interest in it but a diving helmet, deep-sea type, and the current issue of Billboard, a magazine which records the movements of show people. Under carnivals and tent shows, an item was circled. Colonel Carlisle's Colossal Carnival and Tent Show, which was currently playing San Francisco out by the Cow Palace. That reminded me of the Colonel in the next room. I went in to hit him again, but somehow his not being there didn't surprise me a bit. What I found on the roof did surprise me a little. It was a rope and grappling hook, human fly type, which fitted with the circusy aspect the caper was beginning to take on. But I'd never have taken Sylvia for a stunt woman. I did a deep knee bend to get in condition for what lay ahead, slid down the banister to the top floor, somersaulted into an elevator, and rode it down to the lobby, no hands. Pausing only to acknowledge the applause of the scrub woman, I skated on over to the phone booth. Sylvia's hair's like the night.
Dr. Mandel's office.
Bernie, Sam Spade.
Oh, say, I'm glad you called, Sam. That patient you brought in here, Ned Towers?
Yeah, what about him?
Well, your hunch was right. There was enough poison in him to kill him twice.
Uh-huh.
And that ain't all.
He dead?
No.
Then what's all?
Well, his stomach had enough foreign objects in it to keep all the newspapers in town in Monday morning feature stories for the rest of the year.
What type foreign objects?
Oh, glassware, spoons, hunting knives. Well, nothing valuable.
Where'd you send him?
Oh, he wasn't a hospital case, Sam.
Enough poison to kill him twice, glassware, spoons, hunting knives, and not a hospital case, huh?
The poison, he's developed an immunity. The other stuff, it's harmless.
Harmless, huh?
Do you want me to send you the complete report?
No. Forget it, Bernie. You've given me enough. Thanks. From then on, Dundee, it was mostly entertainment. I headed for the carnival grounds outside the town, and Colonel Carlisle's Colossal Carnival and Tent Show unfolded before my very eyes just west of the Cow Palace.
Violations are brought to you in the interests of artistic endeavor. Mademoiselle Mahala, the favorite dancing girl of the Sultan of Zanzibar, brought direct from the perfume gardens of the Mystic Orient. Every muscle of a gorgeous body shakes.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of science and the furtherance of national defense, one of the medical miracles of the 20th century. Ladies and gentlemen, a man with the iron stomach and the asbestos esophagus, Professor Delator. Professor, if you please, give the folks a sample of your control over the fiery elements. I will light the torch and hand it to the professor. And now, Professor, if you will kindly...
The cooch dancer left me cold, but the fire-eating professor looked hot. It was none other than my client, the man who had called himself Ned Towers. I moved as close to the platform as I could without setting fire to myself and caught his eye. When he caught mine, it singed my eyelashes.
Hey, Scramble, I got my act to do. I can't talk to nobody.
Where's the colonel?
There ain't any colonel, just for the banner tacking.
Where's your sister?
I ain't got no sister.
Then who is Sylvia?
Hey, do me a favor, Shamus. Keep the 50 and forget the whole pitch. Now beat it, huh?
Oh, I want to see the show.
Okay, you paid for your ducking. Stare your eyes out if you want to. Okay, Butcher, start squawking. They're drifting away.
And, ladies and gentlemen, that was only a sample. Why, he eats the stone and throws the beach away. And he uses powdered poison on his soft-boiled eggs. Now tell me, if you will, is there a doctor in the crowd? Because this is what they find.
I drifted on down the midway. There was Boona Boona, Nature Boy, Gilda and Hilda, the Siamese twins. There was Shorty, the fat man, and Fatty, the short man, a bearded lady, and several natural freaks of nature. At the very end, there was a big canvas enclosure. The act was called the Three Death-Defying Darlings. From the noise inside, I judged that to be an understatement. I bought a ticket and got inside just in time to see a trim, energetic blonde in tailored coveralls crawl out of the twisted wreckage of the car she'd just driven point blank into a concrete wall at an advertised speed of 80 miles an hour. She took a bow, tripped lightly out of the ring, and a brunette about the same size and shape, but wearing a costume consisting mainly of 3 live rattlesnakes, passed her coming in. I swear she did. I also swear that she danced so well I didn't even notice the snakes after I got used to them. Before the lead snake had taken its final bow and wriggled out of sight, a redhead in green coveralls appeared at the top of a 60-foot tower. She climbed into a barrel, and some stupid fool pushed her off. The tank she landed in was no more than 3 feet across and couldn't have had more than a foot of water in it. But she emerged from the splinters with her face wet and some of the greasy carnival-type makeup washed off. The red-headed branch of the Death-Defying Darlings was, you guessed it, that miraculous escape artist, the one and only Sylvia. I was anxious to meet the rest of the act, so I vaulted over the canvas to their trailer dressing room. There was a sinister buzzing sound at my ankles as I entered. I jumped out of the way just in time to miss getting bitten by one of the brunette's dancing partners, the Diamondback. Sylvia looked at me pityingly, grabbed it expertly just behind the head, and shoved it down into its basket.
Sam, you should have known better than to come in here unannounced. Strangers make Salome terribly nervous.
Then we're even.
How did you know I was here?
I didn't. I was looking for my client.
Then you are working for Ned.
Who else?
Well, when I heard you bargaining with Jeff, I didn't know what to think. Before that, I'd been so sure.
Look, sweetheart, I haven't been sure of anything in this caper from the start, least of all you. No matter how sure I get, I still won't believe it.
Look at me, Sam. Touch me. I'm only flesh and blood.
Yeah, well, anyhow, how did you meet yourself coming on with the snakes when you went out in the coveralls?
Oh, zippers. I was wearing the snakes underneath all the time.
Snakes? Doesn't the auto crash make them nervous?
Oh, no. They're used to it. Mother trained them. That was after Father...
Never mind your family. Let's talk about you. All 3 of you.
Well, after Mother and Father... Well, the act was a threesome, you see, and they wouldn't keep me on as a single.
Yeah?
So Jeff Calhoun worked out a routine so only one of me would be on at one time.
That figures. How often do you come out of it alive?
You mustn't say things like that, even in joking. I'm terribly out of condition. I haven't had a real workout since...
Since you went over Niagara Falls in that beer keg? And by the way, how did you manage that?
It's simple. Relaxation. Secret of everything. I could teach you that, Sam, darling.
Mm.
Jeff could never learn it.
How long do you think we'd get away with it, sweetheart?
Aren't you taking rather a lot for granted?
Maybe not enough. So far as I know, you've only been killed and resurrected 3 times.
Darling, if it frightens you, I promise I'll never do it again.
How did you drop 10,000 feet without a parachute?
Oh, that Mount Hood stunt? I crash-landed the plane, set fire to it.
There were witnesses. Something dropped.
Oh, nothing but a weighted flight suit.
Whose body was that they found?
There are always bodies when the snow melts. By the time they get to them, they could be anybody.
Oh, that's a relief. What about that other body?
Which other one, darling?
When you were embalmed after the snake bite.
Oh. Well, Jeff just claimed somebody from the morgue that nobody else wanted. Don't be so critical, darling. We didn't hurt anybody.
Better not try to tell that to those insurance companies.
Well, they should be happy. Jeff says it helps them with their taxes.
Does it make you happy? Dying and being dug up every year or so?
Well, it's better than doing it every night. But I couldn't go back to Jeff. He lost his nerve after Ned found out. You see, Ned's the only one left who knew me in the old days. If I were dead, he couldn't prove anything. Jeff really meant to kill me this time.
What was Ned after? Blackmail?
Oh, no, he wanted me back with the show. He hired you to frighten Jeff into letting me go. After all, I am the best threesome in the business. Well, anyway, in the stunt field. Did you see my review in Billboard?
I saw for myself.
You know something? I was thinking. With all you know about crime...
Don't say it.
But, darling, it's so easy, and we could have a honeymoon every time I came back and we got married again.
Thanks for the offer, but if I get married, I want my wife to stay alive every night.
But I wouldn't really be dead. Only legally for the insurance. Only legally, Sam.
Come here.
Sam, darling.
Look, sweetheart, let's not relax. You're not safe. Not as long as that insurance policy's floating around with Jeff's name on it as beneficiary.
He'd never think of looking for me here.
All the same, you better take that policy into town in the morning and make some changes. Where is it?
Oh, it's in my safe.
You got a safe here in this trailer?
Well, it's just a secret place. I only call it a safe. But it is safe.
Dear, I thought I'd find you here. But I hardly expected to see Mr. Spade.
You don't surprise me a bit, Bluebeard.
Hello, Jeff. Sit down and stop waving that revolver. What do you want?
That policy. I heard every word you two have been saying. Not that that piece of paper means anything. You won't even be around when the bank's open. But having the original policy in my hand will save a lot of delay, red tape.
Of course, Jeff.
Where is it?
Oh, what's the use? It's in the basket, right by the side of your chair.
Wait a minute.
Don't move, Spade. If you do, I'll blast you.
Listen to me. Don't raise that
So
lid.
this is your safe. Still a child, aren't you, Sylvia?
Don't do it, Calhoun. Don't do it. And that, Lieutenant Deere, took the lid right off of the caper. Due to my Boy Scout training, my split-second timing, and the fact that Salome's fang missed an artery by a 30th of an inch, I understand Calhoun will live long enough, which, as far as I'm concerned, is any length of time you care to name. About Sylvia, I really don't know how to advise you there, but if you're planning on charging her with attempted homicide, you'll find that there are 3 Darling sisters listed as U.S. citizens and residents of California. It might be hard to figure out which one of her to indict. Period. End of Nightmare Alley, Bluebeard Division. Any questions, F?
Oh, just one, Sam. A grammatical error, but I'll correct it.
And just whom do you think you are to be correcting my grammar?
Who, Sam? Nominative case.
Nominal.
Nominative, Sam. The most frequently used cases in English are nominative, accusative, and possessive. Now, I'm referring to your sentence which reads, it might be hard to figure out which one of her to indict.
Yeah.
Of course, you meant them, since there are 3 Darling sisters. Her being singular.
Indeed, her was singular, Effie.
Oh, Sam, you made a joke.
That's a very small one. Now, type that up and leave my grammar as is. It's colorful.
Oh, very well, Sam. I'll just fix the syntax as I go along.
Syntax? In California?
Say, are you looking for a hair tonic that will groom your hair neatly and naturally? Then you're looking for Wild Root Cream Oil. Want a hair tonic that relieves annoying dryness? Get Wild Root Cream Oil. Like a hair tonic that removes loose, ugly dandruff? The answer again is Wild Root Cream Oil, the famous hair tonic that gives you the big advantages men consider most important. Step up to your drug or toilet goods counter first chance you get and ask for Wild Root Cream Oil in the big economy bottle and the handy new tube that's easy to pack when you travel. Also, ask your barber for a professional application of Wild Root Cream Oil hair tonic. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first.
Well, here it is, Sam. You were quite right. She was only one girl, so I left it to her and made the correction back farther.
Back where,
The
Twinkle
sentence
Toes?
just prior.
Hmm?
Twinkle Toes.
You
You know, where you said 3 Darling sisters, I changed it to 1.
That's impossible. It takes 2 to make a sister.
That is not funny, Sam.
Who's laughing?
It's no laughing matter, Sam. After all, that Sylvia, or the Darling sister, or whatever she's... And I don't care if she can go over Niagara Falls in a barrel.
Let's get it right, F. Beer keg.
In fact, the only funny thing is you being taken in. After all, snake charmers of that type are a dime a dozen.
Oh, here's 20 cents. Phone up that place.
What place?
Where you get the red-headed snake charmers, 12 for 10 cents.
Dime a dozen, Sam. It's a figment of speech.
You can say that again, sweetheart.
Tending to be 3 people, all with different hair, and wearing snakes under a coverall.
Oh, Effie.
No normal girl would do that, Sam.
I don't know. Women do all kinds of work.
Oh, Sam. Why can't I be an adventuress like some girls are?
I wouldn't trade you for 30 cents worth of snake charmers.
Oh, Sam. That's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Well, next to the nicest.
Good night, Sam.
Good night, Salome.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Adventures of Sam Spade, Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, are produced and directed by William Spear. Sam Spade is played by Howard Duff. Lorene Tuttle is Effie. The Adventures of Sam Spade are written for radio by Bob Tallman and Gil Dowd, with musical direction by Lud Gluskin. Join us again next Sunday when author Dashiell Hammett and producer William Spear join forces for another adventure with Sam Spade. Brought to you by Wild Root Cream Oil. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first. This is Dick Joy reminding you to
get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. It keeps your hair in trim. You see, it's non-alcoholic, Charlie. It's made with soothing lanolin. You better get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. Start using it today. You'll find that you will have a tough time, Charlie, keeping all the gals away. Hiya, Baldy. Get Wild Root right away.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
I can't add today. 77 years ago, August 8th, 1948, The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective, here on this Friday, Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Now, coming up on our Saturday podcast, we'll get to some real mystery. We'll have an episode of Quiet Please and the Thing on the Forble Board. That's a scary one. From 1948. The Screen Director's Playhouse production of Wuthering Heights from 1951. Have Gun Will Travel from 1949, and Gunsmoke from 1954. On Sunday, we'll have Mercedes McCambridge in The Diary of Sophronia Winters, an episode of Suspense from 1958. Somebody Knows from 1950. The Mysterious Traveler from 1948. And another Quiet Please, Bring Me to Life. Comedy on Monday, As It Pays to Be Ignorant from 1944. Stan Freberg from 1957. Abbott and Costello from 1948. And A Date with Judy from 1942. Variety on Tuesday, Chase and Sanborn Hour from 1939 with Joan Blondell as the guest. Jackie Gleason Les Tremaine Show from 1944 with Edgar Bergen. And Matinee with Bob and Ray from 1949. And Westerns on Wednesday, as we'll hear Tom Mix, also Frontier Town, Gunsmoke, and Have Gun Will Travel. That's all coming up the days ahead here on Classic Radio Theater. Up next, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Americans have always been noted for their know-how. And you young men in search of a career, you can put this practical talent to excellent use in one of our nation's many engineering schools. At the present time, we need engineers. We need them to maintain our scientific and engineering superiority. So look to your future, to America's future. Plan now to become an engineer.
Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox now goes back 69 years to August 8th, 1956. Radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense, Vic Perrin. Double Identity.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a story of a man who found that stealing a fortune was one thing, but getting away with it was another. So now, starring Mr. Victor Perrin, here is tonight's suspense play, Double Identity.
Every time I looked at that gray-green thing squatting against the wall, I remembered how my father used to shout the words of the Lord's Prayer. "Lead us not into temptation," he'd yell, and everyone in hearing distance would tremble. I could hear him like it was yesterday every time I looked at that safe and thought about the money inside. It was 5 o'clock Friday afternoon. Baker was at the cashier's window passing out the last of the pay envelopes. I was sitting behind my desk watching him. I knew exactly what he'd do when he finished, what he'd say. I'd watched him patiently for almost 5 years.
Well, another day, another $1,000. Okay, Mr. Lockman, that's it.
Count the cash in your tray and we'll lock up.
Yes, sir.
Lockman speaking.
George, Henry. Hey, what's this I hear about you backing out of the game tonight?
I'm afraid that's right, Henry.
Well, I'm going to miss your pennies, boy. But if it can't be helped, it can't be helped. You been to the doctors?
Oh, no, it's nothing that serious.
Well, it's probably just the virus. A lot of it going around, you know. They couldn't test that new job for the Air Corps last week on account of Pete Jenkins getting it.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, you take care of yourself, boy.
I will, Henry. Thanks.
$228.90, Mr. Lockman.
Oh, all right, Baker. Let's put it away.
I'll sure be glad to get out of here tonight.
So will I.
Here, you want to hold this? I'll spin my half of the combination.
Go ahead.
You think Mr. Kraft will ever trust either one of us with the complete combination?
It's not that he doesn't trust us. He just doesn't want to put temptation in our path.
Well, maybe so. But what if something happened to one of us while he was away sometime, like he is now? How'd they get it open?
I don't know.
Well, okay. Your turn.
That ought to do it. This thing gets heavier every week.
Yours not that heavy, Mr. Lockman. You just think it is because you're out of condition.
Could be. Give me the tray.
You know what you ought to do?
What's that?
Join a gym. Work out with weights. Sure do you a lot of good. I've been going over to Stalker's myself. Put 3 inches on my biceps. Here, see? Nice, huh?
Yeah, fine.
Hey, why don't you come with me Monday night?
Maybe I will.
If you join there, I'll get a month free.
Well, we'll talk about it, huh?
All right, I'll remind you Monday morning.
You do that.
Hey, I better get out of here. Bertha's folks are coming over for dinner.
Corned beef and cabbage?
Wouldn't be Friday without it. Oh, Bertha wants you to come over again real soon.
I will, Baker. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Lockman. Have a nice weekend.
Thanks. I plan to. I knew him so well. Getting him to turn away from the safe had been easy. While he'd been admiring his biceps, I'd closed it, but I hadn't spun the dial, so it was still unlocked. I reached under my desk for the briefcase with the initials RG, opened that heavy door again, and began helping myself to those tight little green packets of $20 bills, 50 of them, each containing 50 20s. 10 minutes later, I was walking toward the bus stop. My heart was pounding, but I was sure I didn't appear nervous. The only outward sign of how I really felt was on the leather handle of the briefcase. It was beginning to turn dark from perspiration. Then the bus came, and I was on my way to the airport.
Yes, sir?
I'm on Flight 19 for New York.
Your name, please?
Gelder. Robert Gelder.
Do you have any baggage, Mr. Gelder?
Only this briefcase. I'll keep it with me if that's all right.
Yes, sir. Now, let's see now. Your destination is Paris. That correct, Mr. Gelder?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Well, you're cleared all the way through. L.A. to New York, and you're holding a reservation on Overseas Flight 120 tomorrow night.
Yes, I know.
All right, Mr. Gelder. Your flight leaves from Gate 7 in 5 minutes.
He didn't have to tell me the plane left in 5 minutes. I knew. I'd gone over every detail of the next 36 hours again and again. First, a nonstop flight to New York. Then across the Atlantic to Paris. I'd travel for a while, see Rome, Cairo, Algiers. And I'd make friends. Yes, sir, Robert Gelder would be a man of the world. A man whose every desire would be fulfilled. The money would see to that.
My, it's quiet, isn't it?
I beg your pardon?
The motor. They're so much quieter than I ever imagined they'd be.
Oh, well, that's because the cabin's been insulated against noise.
Oh, my, when I think there weren't any planes at all when I was born. Well, it certainly makes me feel awfully old. But then we're all growing older, aren't we? Mr.
Gelder.
Oh, Mr. Gelder. My name is Mrs. Lee. Are you from Los Angeles?
No, Toledo.
Oh, I used to know a gentleman named Gelder a long time ago. And I believe, yes, he moved to Ohio, as I recall. His first name was, oh, dear, I can't remember. Oh, but he was a barber. I don't suppose he could have been your father.
No, my father was a minister.
Oh, my, how very nice. Mr. Gelder, why don't you put that briefcase under the seat?
No.
Well, really, the way you've been holding on to it, a person might think you have a fortune in there.
Yes. All right.
Now, isn't that better? You know, my boys are all in business, so I can tell when a person's overworked. They look just as drawn and tired as you do. Oh, why don't you put your head back and relax? I'll let you know when we start to land at Chicago.
Chicago?
Why, yes. My daughter's flying in from Dallas to meet me at the Chicago airport. We're having kind of a...
But we don't land at Chicago. This is a non-stop flight to New York.
Oh, you must be mistaken, Mr. Gelder. Oh, dear, you've got to be... A stewardess?
I'm not mistaken.
Oh, stewardess!
Is anything wrong, Mrs. Lee?
Oh, stewardess, we do land at Chicago, don't we?
Why, yes.
But we can't. I mean, when I bought my ticket, they assured me this was a through flight to New York.
There must have been some sort of misunderstanding, Mr. Gelder. But don't worry about it. We'll only be on the ground half an hour.
What did I get so worried about? What was half an hour? I was tensing up. The old lady had noticed the briefcase. I was being too careful, too obvious. So, when we landed at Chicago, I left the briefcase on the plane and went in for a cup of coffee. Hand me the sugar, would you please?
Huh? Logman! George Logman! What the devil are you doing here, George?
Why, Mr. Kraft.
What are you doing in Chicago?
Well, I thought I'd take a little trip this weekend, Mr. Kraft.
A little trip? Hey, you got some friends here? Oh, that's right. I forgot you're a bachelor. You got friends everywhere, huh? Friends with skirts. Is that right?
Please, Mr. Kraft.
Yes, sir. It's you quiet ones. That's what they always say. Still water runs deep, right? By George, certainly is a small world, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Now, you just drop that sir stuff, my boy. We're not in the office now. You just forget I'm the boss, huh? Hey, you want a little kicker for your coffee, huh? I got it right here.
No, thanks, Mr. Kraft.
Huh? You sure?
Yes, sir. I don't care for it, really.
Oh. Well, you'll be back in the office Monday morning, huh?
Yes, sir.
Good. I'll give you a call. Well, have fun, Logman.
I watched him leave, and I wondered why I had to run into him, the one man who could ruin everything. Then I paid my check and walked out of the coffee shop toward the plane. When I was halfway through the gate, I saw him again. Fat, drunk J.T. Kraft was staggering up the ramp ahead of me, going into the plane, my plane, the plane in which I'd left the $50,000.
You are listening to Double Identity, tonight's presentation on radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Tomorrow night on 21st Precinct, CBS Radio unfolds a tale of liquor store robberies, which, says the bureau chief, must be stopped by 100%. The plan works when Captain Keogh of the 21st Precinct cooperates by supplying 4 of his men in plain clothes. He gets gratifying results, but is topped by one of the most surprising climaxes in his career. For a real story of the men in blue in action, join us on most of these same stations tomorrow, when you'll hear the tale of the bottle on 21st Precinct.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Victor Perrin, starring in tonight's production, Double Identity, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
For the first time, I wasn't sure of myself. For the first time, I was really afraid. J.T. Kraft, the one person in the world who could stop me from getting away with that money, had boarded the plane ahead of me. I stopped and tried to think. If I stayed in Chicago and let the plane go on to New York with my briefcase, I'd be taking too big a chance. I didn't have a baggage check on that case. Anybody could take it and walk off with my money. But if I boarded the plane, Kraft would see me and start thinking. Then my mind was made up for me.
Mr. Gelder! Mr. Gelder, come on. We want to take off.
Oh, yes, I'm coming. I had to chance it. Kraft was drunk. Maybe I could keep him that way. Then I'd lose him as soon as we landed.
Please take your seat and fasten your safety belt, Mr. Gelder.
Yes, I will, stewardess.
Stewardess, who are we waiting on? Somebody named Gelder?
Everything's all right now, Mr. Kraft.
Well, it better be, because I have to be in the... Logman, what are you doing here?
Mr. Kraft?
Oh, here, you sit down right by me, my boy. Come on. There we go. Ah, you decided to go to New York, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, what happened, my boy? Couldn't you score in Chicago? Oh, it's about time. What are you going to New York for? You got to be back in the office Monday morning, haven't you?
I know. Do you still have some of that medicine?
Huh?
Well, you know, that kicker stuff you were going to put in my coffee?
Oh, yeah, sure, yes. Well, I thought you didn't... Here you go. Help yourself.
Thanks.
Yes, sir, this is a double cause for celebrating. I sure put it over, yes, sir. You know what I did? I made a deal with the Great Lake people. Good fat order, you know? That's why I'm living it up. How about you?
Well, I've decided to take a few days off.
Well, that's good for you, good for you. You know, it must get awful dull handling all that money, not being able to spend any of it, huh, George?
Yes, sir. It sure does.
Here, have yourself another drink.
Sure, Mr. Kraft. Right after you do. But he'd had enough, and he knew it. A few minutes later, he turned his back to me and passed out. I picked up the briefcase and held it on my lap. Then I slept, too.
No, we're done, huh?
Yes, sir. New York. How do you feel, Mr. Kraft?
All right, I guess. I had myself a night, didn't I?
We both did.
Yeah. Logman.
Sir?
What did you say you were doing here?
Well, I'm taking a few days off.
Yeah. You check with McGill before you left?
Yes, sir. Mr. McGill said it was perfectly all right.
Oh, good. Well, let's get our things together, shall we?
It was going to work out. I was sure of it. We left the plane, walked across the apron to the gate and into the terminal. All I had to do now was shake hands with him, then duck out of sight until he stepped into a cab. As soon as he was gone, I'd confirm my reservations for Paris, then relax.
Well, have a pleasant holiday, Lockman. I'll see you back at the plant, huh?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. That isn't your briefcase.
What?
Here, let me see that. I know, yeah. Take a look for yourself. Initials RG. You picked up somebody else's. A mistake.
Well, I...
Come on, we'll get it straightened out over at the luggage counter.
But, Mr. Kraft, this case... I mean, when I decided...
Stop spluttering, Lockman. This will only take a minute.
Yes, may I help you?
Well, I don't think so.
Just let me handle it, son. This man picked up the wrong briefcase by mistake.
Oh, that right, sir?
Yes. Mine is exactly like it, and I thought perhaps...
Well, don't worry about it, sir. Happens all the time. Now then, what's the name?
Gelder. I mean, Lockman.
Say, that's right, son. That's probably how they got mixed up. The stewardess mentioned something about a man named Gelder back in Chicago, so they were waiting on him, remember? Yeah, you remember that too, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, I'll bet you anything that's his case. Do you have any bags here for a Gelder?
I wouldn't know, sir, unless there's a claim check.
What about Lockman? You do have a claim check, don't you, George? What do you have besides a briefcase?
Well, that was all, sir. I didn't need a claim check for it.
Huh? You only took a briefcase?
Well, yes, sir. I left in such a hurry that...
You got Mr. Lockman's briefcase back there?
No, sir. There is no briefcase here.
Looks like you're out of luck till Gelder realizes his mistake and brings your case back, George. Look, I'll tell you what you do. You leave Gelder's case here, and then you come along with me into town. We'll give the clerk the name of my hotel, and when your case shows up, well, he can send it in to you.
I think I'd better wait right here for it, Mr. Kraft.
Nonsense, my boy. We both need some breakfast and a shower. Now, you come along with me. Operator, this is Mr. Kraft speaking. I don't want to be disturbed for anything until 5 this afternoon. That's right, 5 o'clock, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Get that, will you, Lockman? It's probably room service.
Yes, sir.
Operator? Yeah, that's right. I'm expecting a call from the coast at that time. That's 5 o'clock, yeah. Oh, yes, I'll be here. Thank you. Oh, now that coffee smells good. Did you take care of the boy?
I put the tip on the check.
Oh, good. It'll come off my tax that way. Go ahead and pour.
Okay. Cream and sugar?
No, black for me. Lockman, what are you up to?
What do you mean?
Look out, you're spilling the coffee. Now, you know what I mean. Your nerves have given you away, Lockman.
But I really don't know, Mr. Kraft. I'm on vacation.
You took a vacation in May. Besides, a man who's been getting out of payroll every week for the past 5 years isn't going to take a trip across country on a moment's notice with only a briefcase. Unless he's running away from something.
Mr. Kraft, I assure you...
You assure me all you want. I'm not going to believe you until I talk to McGill at 5 today. Until then, I'm not letting you out of my sight.
But, Mr. Kraft, please, I have things to do, important things.
Yes, like what?
Well, it's of a personal nature.
Oh. A woman, huh? All right, Lockman, I'll give you a break. Still waiting for McGill to call me. I'll call him.
What?
And if he knows about your being here, you can leave any time you like.
Put down that phone, Mr. Kraft.
What?
I said put it down.
Now, wait a minute, Lockman.
You forced me into this. I had it all worked out so carefully, then you had to come along.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Lockman.
Wait for what? Huh?
Lockman! Lockman, please. Please.
Wait for you to call the police, Kraft.
Lockman. Please.
It was exactly 12 noon. I had 5 hours before they discovered Kraft's body. 5 hours to pick up the briefcase and disappear. Paris was out now, too risky. I tried Canada. I took the last drink from Kraft's bottle, chased it with coffee, And then, feeling like it was all a dream, I left the hotel and took a cab for the airport.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lockman. I'm afraid your briefcase hasn't turned up yet.
Why, it's all right. The one you're holding here is mine.
What?
My name is really Gelder. You see, I'd never met that man I was with before, at least before he got on the plane in Chicago last night.
Oh.
The way he latched onto me, you'd think I was his long-lost brother. He's making a real pest of himself, so I decided to give him a phony name.
Then that was your briefcase?
Yes, it's my briefcase. Now, where is it?
Why, I sent it back to Chicago.
While he rambled on, trying to explain, saying something about how he was sure the mix-up had occurred in Chicago, how Gelder must have gotten off the plane there, I was trying to steady myself, to pull myself together. I had to act fast now. I knew that. I had less than 5 hours to reach Chicago, get the case, and disappear. The clerk was still rambling on when I left him and went over to the reservations desk. There was a plane leaving at 1 o'clock, arriving Chicago 4 hours later. I bought a ticket. We landed at 5 after 5 New York time. They'd probably discovered his body by now, which meant they'd be looking for a man named Lockman who had registered at the hotel with Mr. Kraft.
Yes, sir.
Look, my name is Gelder. Robert Gelder. You have a briefcase here that belongs to me.
Gelder?
Yes. There was a mix-up over my name. The case was returned here from New York. It's initialed. Well, that's it. They're on the shelf. Please let me have it.
Oh, yes, sir. Came in about an hour ago. Do you have some identification, Mr. Gelder?
What?
Well, I'll need some identification before I can let you have it.
But I don't have any. I left New York in such a hurry.
No driver's license? A letter with your name on it?
I haven't got anything. But that's my case. Now give it here.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You'll have to come up with some identification or fill out a claim form.
What do you mean, a claim form?
It's company policy, sir. They'll run a check on you. Won't take over a couple of days to find out if you're who you say you are.
I see. Look, here's $5.
Oh, you can't bribe me, mister. I'd lose my job.
No, I don't mean it to be a bribe. I want you to put in a long-distance call to the baggage clerk in the airport in New York. He'll be able to identify me.
Well, sir, I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with that now, is there? I'm paying for the call.
Well, I guess it's okay.
Tell him the man with 2 names is here.
2 names?
Lockman and Gelder. He'll remember.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'll do it.
Operator?
Will you locate Barney? Have him come over here?
Yes, sir. Right away.
Thanks. The circuits to New York are busy, Mr. Gelder.
Well, how long will I have to wait?
Well, not long.
Oh, young man, would you... Why, Mr. Gelder.
What? Mrs. Lee.
My goodness, is anything wrong? You're white as a sheet.
Mrs. Lee, would you tell this clerk who I am?
Why, of course.
Well, you know this man, lady?
Yes, his name is Robert Gelder. He's from Toledo.
And you have some identification to prove who you are?
Why, certainly. Here you are.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Mr. Gelder.
And here are my baggage checks, young man.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get your things, too.
Mrs. Lee, you'll never know how glad I am to see you.
Well, it's nice seeing you again, too, Mr. Gelder. And I want you to come along to the car.
The car?
Oh, my daughter's plane was delayed. I've had to wait all this time, can you imagine? So I rented a car while I waited. Oh, I want you to meet my daughter, Mr. Gelder.
Oh, I'd like to very much.
Okay, Mrs. Lee. Here are your bags.
Oh, thank you.
And here's your case, Mr. Gelder.
Thank you.
Sorry about the delay.
Oh, that's all right.
Mr. Gelder, if you'll just take these 2 heavy things, I'll carry your briefcase.
Certainly, Mrs. Lee.
Oh, I do hope they're not too heavy.
Baggage desk.
Joe, you want me?
Oh, yeah, Barney, I did. I thought I had a job for your cops, but it got straightened out. The guy was trying to talk me into giving him a briefcase.
Didn't he have any ID?
No, and 2 names. Lockman and Gelder.
Lockman? Joe, you say Lockman?
Yeah, why?
Teletype just came in from New York. Where is he now?
Well, he's probably in the parking lot.
my daughter's parked just ahead, Mr. Gelder. You see that convertible?
Oh, yes. It's very nice.
She always wants the best. She's from Texas, you know.
Yes, you told me. I wonder if you'd mind giving me a ride into town.
Oh, no, of course not. Are you going to be staying here a few days?
Well, I'm not sure. I've got some business up in Canada,
Lockman!
but...
Hold it, Lockman.
What, Mr. Gelder, what is it?
Put your hands in the air.
No.
Hold it, Lockman.
Oh, Mr. Gelder!
Lockman, hold it!
I'm sorry, Lockman. You should have stopped.
Stopped? That's very funny, officer. I never even got started.
Suspense, in which Mr. Victor Perrin starred in tonight's presentation of Double Identity. Next week, we bring you a dramatization of a short story by James Thurber. It is called A Friend to Alexander. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed in Hollywood by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's script was written for Suspense by Alan Botzer. The music was composed by Rene Garrigank and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Paula Winslow, William Conrad, Charlotte Lawrence, Paul Dubov, Joe Duval, Don Diamond, Bill Lally, and Bill Justine.
The drama, the pageantry, the humor and tension of presidential conventions will be recreated for you in a special 55-minute broadcast on CBS Radio Thursday night. You'll hear great moments from the speeches of Bryan, Roosevelt, Wilkie, and Wilson. You'll hear Claire Booth Luce speaking to the Republicans in 1948, and India Edwards lecturing the Democrats on manners at the 52 convention. Bob Trout will be the narrator, and you'll hear from high party officials of both major parties reminiscing about backstage scenes. Listen for this special program called Convention Fever on most of these same CBS radio stations tomorrow night. Stay tuned now for 5 minutes of CBS News, to be followed over most of these same stations by My Son Jeep. You'll hear America's favorite shows on the CBS Radio Network.
And we'll have that episode of Suspense coming up this coming Friday, a week from today. Friend to Alexander, starring John Daner from 1956. Coming up, reminder, visit us at classicradio.stream. Coming up next, an episode of Romance.
Instead of going down, the annual rate of polio cases in this country is going up. Instead of growing panicky with fear in the face of such an unwelcome fact, there is a way in which we all can join the Army which is fighting to check this trend and ultimately defeat infantile paralysis. We can contribute to the March of Dimes. Give today so that the 1952 March of Dimes will be the biggest ever and a really potent fighting force against polio.
Now another new show here on Classic Radio Theater, Romance. This goes back 75 years to April 8th, 1950. An adaptation of an F. Scott Fitzgerald story, Offshore Pirates, starring Sammy Hill and Donald Woods.
Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum, the refreshing, delicious treat that gives you chewing enjoyment, presents for your listening enjoyment, Romance.
Romance, bringing you the finest stories of the world's greatest romantic authors. Stories of the courage, the devotion, the adventures of love. all strung on the bright thread of romance. Tonight, the makers of Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum bring you F. Scott Fitzgerald's charming romance, The Offshore Pirate.
To make every day more enjoyable, treat yourself often to refreshing, delicious Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum. Here's a taste treat you can enjoy indoors, outdoors, at work, or at play. The cool, long-lasting mint flavor refreshes you. The smooth, steady chewing helps keep you fresh and alert. Adds enjoyment to whatever you're doing. Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum. Healthful, refreshing, delicious.
Now, here is the first act of The Offshore Pirate.
Larry, shut up a minute and listen to me. And get this straight. We'll be anchored off Palm Beach in 4 more days, and you'd better be there.
Dita, darling, how can I leave Boston now?
Why not? Afraid you'll miss Beth's coming out party, or is it that some girl richer than I might be there?
Dita, don't say things like that. You know I love you. And I'd leave here tonight if I possibly could. But, darling, you're just asking the impossible.
With the money I've got, nothing's impossible, you hammerhead.
Dita, how can you talk like that? Have you no respect for me?
Oh, you jerk.
I can't hear you, Dita.
I've got to hang up now, my sweet, and get back to the boat before my uncle misses me. I'll wire you enough money to fly down right away.
Well, all right then, darling. I'll meet you in Palm Beach.
You do that. Goodbye. Poor Larry. He has all the requirements, except brains and manhood. Anyway, it'll amuse me. And it'll make Uncle, oh, so mad.
Yo-ho, blow the man down. Hi there, Jason. Up bright and early, I see.
That's my assumption, sir. So I must confess a total unfamiliarity with this nautical system of timekeeping.
With the bells? Oh, it's quite simple, Jason. 4 bells always mean that it's, except, of course, there's, look at that shoreline. Just breathe that salt air.
You forgive me, Mr. Farnham, but I do feel a certain queasiness this morning at the thought of deep breathing.
Haven't got your sea legs yet. Come along. We'll take a few turns around the quarterdeck.
Very good, sir. I'm almost convinced, sir, that a butler should never leave his pantry.
Yeah, but you're not a butler while you're on board the yacht, Jason. You're a steward.
Quite so, but there's a remarkable similarity of duty.
I suppose. It's a real vacation for me, though. And to think I might not have done this for years if it hadn't been for, Jason. Is she up yet?
Since 8 o'clock, Mr. Farnham. She's on the portion of the boat which I believe is called the afterdeck, reading a book.
Ardita never reads a book.
It's called Revolt of the Angels, sir.
Must have been the word revolt that attracted her. She certainly has nothing in common with the angels.
One might mention her appearance.
That's a good point. She is ravishingly beautiful. Yes, that's one of the reasons why that Larry, whatever his name is, wants to marry her. Oh, Jason, there's going to be trouble when I tell her I've found out he's meeting her in Palm Beach.
I dare say there will be, sir.
Take my advice, Jason. Never make the mistake of becoming the legal guardian of a lovely young niece with a great deal of money.
I shall endeavor to avoid that pitfall, Mr. Farnham.
Well, no point in putting it off, I suppose.
I've prepared for the eventuality, Mr. Farnham, if I'm not being too presumptuous.
Oh, Johnny Walker, eh? Good. Just a spot, Jason. Straight.
Yes, sir.
Revolt of the Angels, eh? Sounds almost subversive. Oh, thanks, Jason, thanks. Skål. Now, well, I'm off to see the Sleeping Beauty.
Good luck, sir.
Good morning, Ardita.
Hi.
Wonderful morning. Don't you think so, my dear?
How come we're still anchored?
Anchored?
Why aren't we headed for Palm Beach?
Ardita, my dear, you'll never guess who I ran into ashore last night. An old friend named Colonel Morland, who happens to be vacationing here.
Why aren't we going to Palm Beach?
Why? Oh, I thought we'd run on down to Cuba. Say, my dear, the Colonel's son, Toby, is dying to meet you, and I thought
let
we
him
might...
die, and I don't care what you thought.
Ardita.
I want to go to Palm Beach.
Oh, no, I'm afraid that's out of the question. Definitely.
Oh, what a low-down trick.
Now, Ardita, I know what is best for you. That Larry is a...
He is not. That's only what the newspapers say. And furthermore, he's in love with me.
My dear, he's in love with every woman who has money in her own name.
So, you think money is my only attraction?
Ooh, certainly not. You have, others, of course.
I want to go to Palm Beach.
Now, Ardita, let's be reasonable. The whole purpose of this boat trip was to get you out of Boston and away from that man.
I want to go to Palm Beach.
And now he's followed you south.
He didn't follow me. I sent him the money, and he flew down to Palm Beach last night.
Now, Colonel Morland has arranged a little dinner for this evening, and Toby is looking forward.
Look, I'm 19 years old, and I'm quite capable of running my own life.
Now,
and if you won't sail this boat up to Palm Beach, then I won't stir a foot off of it during the whole voyage.
My
Not
dear,
even if you sail it around the world 5 times.
Now, please, my
Oh, don't you please me. Just go away and leave me alone, or say, help me out.
Ardita, put that book down. Now,
Then go away. Go on, move.
Don't throw it. I'm going.
You brought it on yourself.
Ow.
Man overboard!
Shall I serve your tea here on deck, Miss Farnham? It's 5 o'clock.
Jason, if this boat sank, I'll bet you'd go floating around in a life preserver at 5 o'clock, serving tea to all the survivors.
What a whimsical exaggeration.
How'd it get to be 5 o'clock? Oh, I must have dozed off. But where is everybody?
They're all on shore, Miss Farnham. Your uncle asked me to tell you he's planning to dine there
Oh,
with...
never mind. I know all about it. Hey, look.
It seems to be a small boat being rowed by a white man and 4 natives.
Oh, yes, but listen.
Local residents, I presume, enjoying their simple pleasure.
Ahoy, the yacht!
Ahoy, yourself!
Miss Farnham, don't you think...
stop being an old poop.
Perhaps it's better that I simply withdraw.
Mind if we come aboard?
Well, of course I mind. This is a private boat. Go away and... Hey, look, what's the big idea?
I'm your jewel tea man, honey. Need any kitchen supplies?
Oh, now look here.
Come on up, boys. Tie the boat to the ladder and get those sacks on board.
Okay, boys, let's get going.
You alone?
Certainly not. The butler just went downstairs.
Butler just went downstairs. Get that, babe?
Yes, boss. He sure don't know nothing about boats.
Anybody else below deck?
No. Now look here.
You the owner?
I'm the owner's niece. And whatever this gag is...
Gag. That's a good idea. Better find that butler, babe. Tie him up and gag him.
Okay, boss. Tie him up there.
Think the 5 of us can handle her, babe?
What?
Oh, sure. She's a diesel job. Nothing to it, boss.
Then let's get moving.
Oh, now look here, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Go on, boys. Get that butler.
How about an explanation for all this?
Well, it just happens that we're fugitives from justice. And it also happens that your yacht was the closest to shore. There's nothing personal, of course.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Just stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
What are you going to do?
Escape, we hope.
Oh, look, he's pulling up the anchors.
Naturally.
Oh, but this is crazy. Why, the Coast Guard will pick you up before you get out of the bay.
Want to bet?
But you steal a boat. It's piracy.
That's right.
Oh, you're kidding. The whole thing's a joke. What's that?
They've started the motors.
Full speed ahead!
Oh, but I...
Still think it's a joke? Why don't you laugh?
It's Jason, Miss Farnham. May I speak with you?
Oh, just a second, Jason. Oh, you're free. Well, what's happened? Is the Coast Guard aboard?
Nothing so fortunate, miss. I have been freed, as you so aptly put it, merely to prepare a late supper. Mr. Carlyle suggests that you join.
Who?
Carlyle. Curtis Carlyle, he told me it was.
join him to eat my food on my boat.
Well, it seems a bit questionable at the moment whose boat we are on. He and his men have guns, you know.
All right, Jason. I'll join him.
Remember, Miss Farnham, we are completely in his power.
Ah.
Over here, Ardita.
Ardita. You've got a nerve.
Of course I have. Won't you sit down?
I trust you found everything without any trouble?
Oh, yes. Jason was very helpful.
Oh, you traitor.
Discretion, Miss Farnham, is the better part of valor.
You're so right, Jason. You may as well serve us now.
Yes, sir.
I'm not hungry.
I am, though. You can watch me eat.
Oh, you're impossible.
Good, aren't
they? Where are we?
Haven't the faintest idea. Babe's the navigator. He grew up in these waters.
You don't have a chance, you know.
We've done pretty well so far.
Look, whatever the game is, let's call it off. I have a good deal of money, as you may have guessed, and I'll pay you any amount within reason.
Sorry, but I've already got an amount that's beyond all reason. The problem now is to get away with it.
But if you'll take me back, you'll have more.
That's out. We can't go back. Now or ever.
And why not? What did you do?
Committed a crime. I thought I told you.
But if I gave you a lot of money, you could go back unless you've killed someone.
Quite true. As you say. Unless I, killed someone.
Oh. What's that?
Wake up, Miss Farnham.
Oh, what for?
7 bells at 7:30 a.m.
How do you know?
Mr. Babe was kind enough to instruct me in some of the intricacies of seamanship.
Oh.
When in Rome, Miss Farnham.
Hey, the engines are stopped.
That's why I woke you. It seems we reached a destination of some sort. Mr. Carlyle and his associates are engaged in a process called warping in, I believe.
Ah, Jason, I'm going on deck. Hand me my robe, please.
Here you are, miss.
Thank you. Come on.
After you, Miss Farnham.
Did you ever hear of anything so utterly fantastic in your whole life?
No, miss. I can safely say that in all my years in your uncle's house in Grosvenor Square, nothing remotely resembling this ever happened. Here we are.
I'm holding her steady as she goes, Spade. Stand by on the motors.
Yes, sir, boss. Keep throwing that lead, Johnny.
Why, look, it's an island, and we're drifting right into the cliff.
Yeah. No, we're not. There's a hidden inlet. Babe knows all about it.
Oh, indeed. You seem to have made very definite plans.
We did. Oh, Babe, we're losing way. Start the motors. Half speed ahead.
Okay, boss.
Come up here and take the wheel. You know the passage.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's an opening. It's like a narrow canyon.
Wait till we get inside. There's an anchorage you couldn't even find from an airplane.
Where are we? Well, what's the name of this place?
No name. It's not on the charts. Well, we're going in.
Oh, it's ghostly. The walls are so high, it's almost dark. It's too narrow. We'll bump the side.
Babe knows what he's doing.
Sure do, miss. Good thing, though, we didn't swipe no bigger boat. Quarter speed, Johnny. Right.
What do you plan to do when you get inside?
Stay there for about a week. A friend of Babe's with a fishing boat is rendezvousing with us.
I mean, what about me?
Well, I haven't decided yet.
Who did you kill?
We didn't wait to find out.
What's in those sacks you brought on board? The loot?
Say, you ask too many questions. Let's just say it's, Florida mud.
Let's go to the stern anchor. Cut the motors. Drop the port anchor.
It's beautiful.
And well hidden. Nobody could find us in 100 years. Do you, follow me?
Yes.
Well, I'd better help the boys pull her in under the overhang of the cliff. Steward, serve coffee to all hands.
Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain. Jason.
Well, I must confess, Miss Farnham, I'm getting a bit of a thrill out of this.
Oh, but don't you understand that
But what can we do?
You know, I've never met a man before that I couldn't wind around my finger. But...
Not this one, miss, if you'll pardon my saying so.
Yes, I know. You know something else, Jason? I'm scared.
To make every day more enjoyable, treat yourself often to refreshing, delicious Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. The lively, full-bodied real mint flavor cools your mouth, moistens your throat, freshens your taste. And the chewing itself gives you a little lift, helps you keep going at your best. So for real chewing enjoyment that's refreshing and long-lasting, always keep Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum handy. Healthful, delicious Wrigley's Spearmint Gum will make every day more enjoyable.
And now for the second act of The Offshore Pirates as we return to romance.
Watch your step, Ardita. This ledge is narrow.
It ends right ahead of us. What do we do then?
It doesn't end. It swings around the edge of the cliff and drops down to a small beach. Wait till you see it.
Oh, look down below us there. I never saw water so clear.
I've named it Crystal Pool. Very original.
Oh, a white sand beach.
Like it?
Oh, it's beautiful. Come on. Oh, well, you know, you'd never suspect it. I name it Lost Cove.
Accepted. Cigarette?
Oh, no, thanks. Why did you do it?
Do what?
Whatever crime it is that you're running away from. What was it? A holdup?
Look, if you throw a rock across the water just right, it skips. See?
You're strange. I've never known a man like you before.
No, I don't imagine.
They've all been from Yale or Harvard and wore medium blue suits and dark blue ties and talked to people about bonds and things.
Sounds dull.
They've always told me how beautiful I was.
You are. Watch. That one slipped.
I met an older man. He's waiting for me in Palm Beach now.
Oh?
Only it doesn't mean anything. I just wanted to shock the family.
Well, this ought to shock them.
I suppose. What are you planning to do if you get away?
Enjoy myself the rest of my life. But you don't mean if. You mean when.
All right. When?
Let's go swimming.
Okay. Only you'll have to go back to the boat and bring me my suit.
I'll have to go back?
Yes.
Honey, aren't you a little mixed up?
Miss Farnham, I took the liberty of bringing your suit myself.
Well, Jason, where did you come from?
A faithful watchdog, huh?
Not at all, sir. Merely pursuing my duties as steward. Miss Farnham, there's an excellent dressing room a few yards away. I took the liberty of hanging up some towels.
Thank you, Jason. I'll see that you get a raise in salary when we get out of this.
You don't mean when, Miss Farnham. You mean if. This way, please.
It's like the boys weren't up there on the cliff at all. Like they were 1,000 miles away.
All right. We'll pretend they are.
You can almost believe that this circle of firelight is the whole world. And there's nobody in it but us.
Oh, I imagine Jason is around somewhere.
Oh, I guess. But you know what I mean.
Sure, I know what you mean. It's like a private world. That's what I'm going to have, too. A private world all my own.
Oh? Where?
Somewhere in the Orient. I know places there where a man with $1 million can buy a throne, become a full-fledged sultan.
With 100 wives?
200.
Oh. And what happens to me? You've had 4 days to think about it. What have you decided?
Well, I think we'll leave you and Jason here on the island and tip off the authorities as soon as we get in the clear. You'll have your boat, food and water. You'll be all right.
Kurt, take me with you.
What?
I said, take me with you when you go.
You're out of your mind.
Oh, maybe, but you are too, so we ought to get along.
Wealthy Boston debutante and a fugitive from justice. Sure, we'd make a great team.
But you're different. You're not like most criminals.
You've never known any criminals before.
I've never known anybody like you. I don't care what you've done or anything.
Say, what's up with the boys?
What do you mean?
Well, something's wrong. Babe's coming down the cliff. Babe, what is it?
Boss, there's a boat coming.
A boat?
Yes, it ain't one we're waiting for either. It's too big.
Well, somebody's found us. Here, Babe, take that bucket and douse the fire.
All right, sir.
Come on, Ardita. Let's get up to the top of the cliff.
Can you see anything, Kurt?
Just barely. They're riding without lights. Apparently intend to lie to until daylight.
But do you think they found the inlet?
Probably. They're right in front of it anyway. And Babe was right. It's a big one. Looks like a Coast Guard cutter.
Let's make a run for it tonight now.
Not a chance, Ardita. They'll have a lookout posted, and they're not over 50 yards offshore.
But we could fight. There are 5 of you, and I can handle a gun. Jason will, too, if I tell him.
You've got nerve, honey. I'll say that for you.
Oh, it's just that... Oh, Kurt, you know what'll happen. I don't want them to catch you.
I don't think there's much we can do about it.
But you can't just wait for them to come and take you.
I knew what I was doing. And I'd do the same thing again. I took a chance and lost. That's all.
It's not all, Kurt. I lost, too.
Oh, you'll forget about me in less than a month.
Oh, no. Not in a month or not ever. Kurt, if this hadn't happened, would you have taken me with you?
Yes, I think I would have. It wouldn't have worked, though. It was just a crazy idea.
But fun, I'll bet.
Sure. For a while.
All right. For a while, then. And that's just what we've got left. Tomorrow's tomorrow, Kurt. But we've still got tonight. Oh, does he have to strike the time even today?
Oh, Johnny's very meticulous about his seamanship. Well, it's 8 o'clock and a bright and shining morning.
I wish morning had never come.
But it always does, honey. Babe's coming from the cliff. Something must be up.
Pardon me. Would anyone care for some breakfast?
Oh, Jason, at a time like this?
I'd like some coffee, Jason.
Yes, sir. Right away.
What is it, Babe?
They're coming through the inlet, boss. 10 men in a rowboat.
Coast Guard?
I don't know, but they all got guns.
Oh, no.
Well, I guess this is it. I hope Jason hurries with that coffee.
Oh, Kurt, can't anything be done?
Afraid not, honey.
But suppose I say I told you could take the yacht.
It wouldn't change what happened before that.
Guess they're coming round the bend, boss.
Well, they'll put handcuffs on you and they'll... Oh, I'm going below. I'm not going to cry.
She's sure some girl, boss.
Yeah, babe, she sure is.
Ahoy, the yacht!
Ahoy yourself.
Now, stand by, boys. I'm coming aboard.
Come ahead. How are you, Mr. Farnham?
Fine, Toby, my boy. And it's certainly good to see you.
Where's Dad?
Stayed on board. Be along later. He absolutely refused to get up this time of morning just to see a young girl throw a conniption fit.
And don't think she won't, Mr. Farnham. Furthermore, you misled me.
What?
Why, she's wonderful.
Oh, not you, too. Why, the idea was to tame her, not to fall for her.
Well, I guess it sort of backfired.
Yes, your coffee, sir. Good morning, Mr. Farnham.
Well, Jason, you're looking fine.
I never felt better, Mr. Farnham. Would you care for some coffee?
Well, don't mind if I do, Jason. Toby, how did Captain Babe and his crew work out?
Fine. I've got a date to go after sailfish with him when we get back.
And you'll get one, too, when you fish on Captain Babe's boat.
I'll bet we do.
Well, I'm glad to know that everything has worked out so smooth.
My dear.
I see you're not wearing any handcuffs, Mr. Carlyle.
Well,
His real name is Toby Moreland, Ardita. He's the young chap I wanted
Oh,
to...
shut up.
What?
There wasn't any holdup, right?
Well, no, there wasn't. You see, the whole thing
It
started
was all
out
a
as...
fake, a bunch of lies from start to finish.
All except last night. Honey, I met everything...
Don't you call me honey, you phony.
Ardita, please.
I hate you. Do you hear me? I hate you.
Oh, honey, wait. Listen to me, please.
Sir?
What is it, Jason?
May I suggest a cooling-off period might be in order?
Oh, a good point.
And that a propitious moment might be found shortly after dark tonight, on the afterdeck, perhaps, and the star?
Jason, I'm way ahead of you. Ardita? Ardita?
No, go away.
Oh, there you are. I'd like to talk to you.
I said go away.
You won't even listen to my side of it?
No.
Well, and suppose I tell it to this deck chair. Now, Miss Deck Chair, it all started once upon a time, last week, in fact, when Mr. Farnham came to dinner at our house and said he had a nice niece who was willful and spoiled and ill-mannered, and who needed to be taught a lesson. However, he forgot to warn me that she was beautiful and adorable, and that I'd fall in love with her.
You're lying.
Well, a talking deck chair.
Oh, you idiot. Are you
Are I what?
in love with me?
Completely.
Oh, well, isn't it a little ridiculous to tell it to a deck chair?
Ardita. Oh, darling.
Oh, Kurt.
It's Toby.
That's right. Oh, you rat.
Is it all right to be just Toby instead of a glamorous criminal?
I don't know. Does that mean you won't capture me anymore?
Suppose I answer this way.
Oh, Toby.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I think you will. Lots of times.
Remember, friends, to make every day more enjoyable, treat yourself often to refreshing, delicious Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum. There's lots of cooling, real mint flavor in every stick. And chewing Wrigley Spearmint helps keep you feeling fresh and alert. You feel better, work better, get more fun out of doing things. So indoors, outdoors, wherever you go, keep some healthful, refreshing Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum handy. To make every day more enjoyable, treat yourself often to delicious Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum.
Romance was produced and directed by Norman MacDonald and has brought you the greatest love stories of today and yesterday. Tonight you have heard F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Offshore Pirate, adapted for radio by Les Crutchfield and starring Sammy Hill and Donald Woods. Editorial supervision was by John Meston, and musical supervision by Alexander Courage.
Next week, at the same time, Wrigley Spearmint Gum, the chewing treat enjoyed by millions, will bring back one of your favorite comedy shows, the hilarious and heartwarming Life with Luigi, starring J. Carroll Nash. Bob Stevenson speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
75 years ago, August 8, 1950, Romance, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, we will visit with the couple next door.
Ladies and gentlemen, make tomorrow your D-Day. Get an extra bond for defense. Step into any bank or post office and buy yourself a profitable share in America's future. As an investment, bonds are better than ever. They can help you save safely, conveniently, and profitably. So whether you already buy on the payroll savings plan where you work or the bond-a-month plan where you bank, get an extra bond for defense tomorrow.
Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Now an episode of The Couple Next Door, Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce. This going back 65 years, August 8th, 1960.
CBS Radio brings you The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
Now, dear, the next matter we have to take up on the agenda this
Look,
morning.
darling, must we conduct breakfast like a committee meeting? To begin with, I'm only half awake.
Well, wake up then. You want another cup of coffee?
Boy, I need another cup of coffee if I'm going to be bombarded with all these questions and problems.
These are the things I have to talk to you about, and I never seem to be able to pin you down to discuss things. Since you have to get up so early and we have breakfast alone, it's about the only time I get a chance to talk to you. You promised to give me 15 minutes each night after dinner to discuss anything that
I
we had
know,
to-
Don, but in the summertime, I like to get outside as much as possible. I mean, there are a million things to do in the yard.
Well, honey, I can't wait until we're snowed in to discuss everything.
All right, okay. Fire away.
Now, what about our old washing machine? We have our new one now, and your mother wants us to give our old one to this family who needs a washer so badly.
Yes.
You know, the woman with 6 children or something, and she... Now, you're not really listening at all.
Yes, I'm listening, Dolly. I'm listening.
No,
honest,
you're not. You're sneaking a look at the morning paper out of the corner of your eye. You are. Now, what did I say? What did I say?
You said I was sneaking a look at the
No,
morning...
what was I saying about the washing machine?
Oh, you were talking about it and, saying things about this.
You are impossible. Now, we have to do something. You agreed to give our old washer to this family that your mother knows.
I didn't agree at all. You agreed.
Don't you want to do something for this poor woman? All these children who has no washing machine?
Yes, I would like very much to do something for the poor woman, but giving somebody something is one thing. Getting it to them is something else again, especially when they live 200 miles away,
I know, but your mother didn't tell us that until after we said they could have the washer. Now, why don't I call your mother right now? She gets up early, too, and see if she has any ideas.
Mother will have ideas. That's one thing she's got lots of.
Well, I'll call her. Tell her we now have our new washing machine, so our old one is ready to be given away.
Have you noticed, Minna, the new houses all seem to be on one floor?
I'd like that. With nagging backache and the muscular aches and pains I've had lately, it's no fun climbing stairs.
I know. With nagging backache, all I'd want is relief.
How?
Try Doan's pills.
Right. Doan's pills are an analgesic and mild diuretic to the kidneys. Nagging backache, also headache, dizziness, and muscular aches and pains, may come on with overexertion, emotional upsets, or everyday stress and strain. Doan's pain-relieving action is often the answer, and they also offer mild diuretic action through the kidneys. So if nagging backache is making you feel worn out, tired, and miserable, with restless, sleepless nights, don't wait. Try Doan's pills, used successfully by millions for over 60 years. See if they don't bring you the same welcome relief. Get Doan's pills today. To save money, buy Doan's big economy size.
I really don't think you should call my mother so early in the morning. You know how excited she gets about long distance? She'll think one of us is on her deathbed or something.
Oh, no, she won't. Hello? Hello, Mother? Yes. No, nothing is wrong. No, we're all right.
Yes,
we're all right.
What did I tell you?
We thought we ought to let you know right away that we have bought a new washing machine. So now our old washer is ready to be given away to that family you said needed one. Oh, well. My goodness, it's not generous. We don't look at it that way. We're glad to do something for... Huh? Oh, well, that's well, really what we called you about.
What'd she say?
Yes, I know we realize that. So it seems to be sort of a problem.
Huh?
Yeah, well, just a minute. Do you know anybody with a truck?
No, I do not know anybody with a truck.
Your mother thought if you knew some friend with a truck that he could pick up the wash and just...
Darling, if I did know some friend with a truck, I could hardly ask him to pick up a second-hand washing machine and drive it 200 miles to deliver it.
Yes, well, hello? Yeah, just a second. Your mother wants to talk to you.
Oh, look, I got to get to the office. Hello, Mother. Yeah. No. Mother, no, the point is... No, I don't have a friend with a truck, Mother. Yeah, I got friends. Yeah, of course I want to do something nice for this poor woman with 6 children and no washing machine. But you never told us this family lived 200 miles away, Mother. It seems downright nonsense to try and send a second-hand washer that needs repair anyway. I mean, that far away. When in the long run you... Huh? No, we haven't had it repaired. No, that's why we bought a new one.
Dear, I told you that.
Yes.
I told you that your mother thought it would be nice if we had it repaired, since obviously the woman who needs it is hard up. You know, I mean, she can't afford
all right. Mother, yes, listen. Mother, darling, I know that, but
I told her we would, dear.
All right. All right, Mother, I'll have it repaired. But if I do, now look, you find somebody there in Dodge Center who's got a truck who can pick it up here and drive it 200 miles to Mazeppa. Sure it is.
Don't yell at your mother.
Well, she knows that. Because I'm certainly not going to spend a fortune. Mother, listen. Mother, please.
Here, give me the phone. You get to work. Your mother and I will work something out.
Boy.
Remember, we're doing something nice, dear, for somebody. So, after you dashed off to work, your mother and I had a long conversation.
So, we must also have a nice phone bill, long distance.
And it was decided that your mother would try to get Henry somebody that she knows in Dodge Center who has a feed store and therefore has a truck. And she said she'd call him and see if he could drive over here someday soon and pick up the washer. Well, that's settled. Where are you going?
I'm going upstairs to change into some old clothes. I want to get outdoors and water the lawn before we don't have any lawn. Everything's so brown.
Well, that's what I meant this morning. I can never pin you down to discuss anything, and here we have...
Darling, what is there to discuss?
How to get this washer delivered to these people.
You just said Mother was going to get somebody she knew with a truck.
Well, if you will listen, since his family is hard up, and so we said we would have the washer repaired before we get it to them.
Well, of course, the reason we got a new washer was because we didn't want the expense of always having the old one repaired.
All right. Now, don't keep saying that.
Well, it all seems so darn silly. I mean, if we're going to the expense of having it repaired anyhow, we might as well have kept it ourselves and saved the expense of a new one. And
Well, we did buy a new one, and we did agree to give our old one away. Now, why do you suddenly act as if something here were all my fault?
I don't know. I guess it's because somehow you seem to have a positive talent, a genius for getting us into the most fantastically involved situation.
We only have to figure out how to get the washer to these people. Now, what is so fantastically involved about that? I mean, if you would listen
before we're through, it will be. Now, you mark my words. To begin with, I'll bet Mother has already called back to say that she cannot get Henry somebody with his truck.
How did you know?
She?
Yes, that's just what I was going to tell you. How did you know?
I don't know. I'm psychic, I guess. Maybe just living with you has made me sort of sensitive to your problems.
Well, it is not my problem any more than your problem. It's your mother who asked us to help this woman with the 6 children. And by the way, this woman had tears in her eyes, I understand, when she heard she was getting our old washer, which she needs so badly.
Well, I'm going to have tears in my eyes by the time I've paid to have our old washer repaired and crated and shipped 200 miles, which is about the craziest idea I've ever heard.
Well, I'm ashamed of you, dear. Why, it doesn't sound like you at all. Why, you've always been so generous about everything.
Sweetheart, I am telling you, it would probably be cheaper in the long run to buy this woman a new washing machine.
Good heavens, are you still having trouble about the washing machine?
Oh, hi, Ann. Come in.
I left my coin purse when I dropped over to go swimming this afternoon. As usual, I always leave something.
There it is. Yes, you do. Right on the hall table there by the phone.
Yeah, look, I'm going up and get into some old clothes.
All right, dear. I tell you. Men make you so mad sometimes. They're no help at all.
What's the matter now?
Oh, his mother called back. Remember I was telling you she can't get the man with the truck?
Listen, why don't you borrow my station wagon?
Why, you can't get a washing machine in a station
Well,
wagon,
we did. You know, when we had the cottage out at Lake Winona, we took our old washing machine out in the station wagon. You have to tip it, lay it flat. But we took it out to the cottage that way.
Gee, that would be wonderful, and it certainly would solve the problem. When could we borrow your station wagon?
Why, any time. Just let me know.
Well, I have to get our old washer repaired first.
Do you mean the repair man didn't show up at all?
Oh, show up. He hasn't even called back. I have waited around all day.
I know you have.
Mad.
You know, you should have been down here swimming with us. The water was wonderful.
I know it.
Listen, let me know when you want the station wagon.
Well, I will, but thanks, Ann. It's just... Dear! Ann said we could have her station wagon.
What for? We got 2 cars now.
Oh, what for, really? That's what I said.
We wouldn't want that old crate anyhow, for Pete's sake. What was she asking for? She ought to give it to her.
Oh, dear. I guess he misunderstood, Ann. I'm sorry. Dear!
Never mind. Just let me know if you want to borrow that old crate.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment. If you're looking for a hobby, how about this? A man in Baltimore, Maryland looks for money in the city's sewers, has netted $800 in the last 15 months. Then, there's an elderly gentleman in Texas whose hobby is catching rattlesnakes. Well, as I said, if you're looking for a hobby. On the other hand, if you're just after the fun of hearing about unique people with unique hobbies, jobs, or news-making personalities, then tune in every weeknight to Ron Cochran's In Person on CBS Radio, because that's where you'll meet them. Another item of constantly recurring fun, a twin item actually, a couple of fellows by the name of Amos and Andy also hang out on CBS Radio every night, Monday through Friday, along with Kingfish, Sapphire, Mama, and various other hilarious folk. Some gags, some worrisome predicaments, and a generous helping of music add up to fun for you when you listen to CBS Radio's Amos and Andy's Music Hall.
I didn't know Ann was still here. I thought she'd gone.
You could certainly see her car in the driveway right out there.
I wasn't looking out the upstairs window. I was changing into my old clothes. When I change clothes, I'm not in the habit of standing by the window looking over the scenery.
I don't know when I have been so embarrassed.
Well, all right, I'm
Why
sorry.
would you think Ann was trying to sell us her car?
I didn't know. You said Ann said we could have her station wagon. I still don't know what you meant.
She is letting us borrow it to take the old washing machine to these people. Honestly. Here she was being so nice, helping us out, and you bellow down the
Now,
stairs.
wait a minute. Now, just wait a minute.
We can get the washer in the station wagon. She said so. They did with their old one. They took it out to their cottage they used to have in the station wagon.
Wait a minute.
Now, listen. So, all we have to do is get it repaired, and I'll admit we'll have to take a Saturday or a Sunday, to drive it the 200 miles ourselves.
Wait a minute. Who is taking the washing machine?
Well, we are. I mean, we can do it ourselves, dear.
What?
It's a very simple solution. It's the simplest, really. You were accusing me of always getting us so involved in idiotic situations.
Darling,
dear.
do you know how much a washing machine weighs? 300 or 400 pounds. Now, who's going to lift it onto the station wagon? You? Me? With my back, huh?
Well, you certainly have enough friends who are husky enough to help.
Are all these husky friends supposed to go along for the ride 200 miles so they can lift it out again?
Well, surely we can find some men to help when we get to this town somewhere. There must
Where?
be...
How? How are we going to do it? Anyhow, I don't want to be responsible for friends or strangers trying to lift a washing machine and dropping it on their foot or injuring themselves in some way. And the husband in that family can't help. I know the family mother means. He's been an invalid for years. That's why they're hard up.
Well, then don't you want to help them?
Yes, of course I want to help them. But I don't want to land in the hospital myself trying to hoist a 300-pound washing machine all over the place.
I suppose that's true. I'll go work in the garden. The washer has to be repaired first anyhow. By that time, maybe I'll come up with something.
You will, darling. I'm sure of that. And you can count on me, but I will not lift washing machines.
All right. Oh, I'm afraid you were right, dear. It is getting involved.
The Couple Next Door stars Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
65 years ago, August 8th, 1960, The Couple Next Door here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Make sure you join us tomorrow as we will bring you Quiet Please, the Screen Director's Playhouse, the Have Gun Will Travel, Gunsmoke, and The Couple Next Door. Thanks for being with us. See you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.